Jason, Andy, and Sua till 3. Then DeMarco, Travis, and Geeter McGee, who I've already spoken to. He was a guest this morning on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. So that's coming up at 3 o'clock. But right now, as it stands, it's me, Chris Morales, Brian Cohen, Timothy Johnson doing YouTube in the back. And I don't know how much we're going to have to vamp here. I'm going to see. I guess we'll know shortly how much we have to vamp, because what would really be amazing for Mason and Ireland listeners today, many of whom do not like me, is if we have to just replay the morning show until somebody comes back to do the show out of here. That will be incredible. It'll be one for the ages. Man. I mean, how much? And it's funny because we did. Now, I guess something was said about me yesterday on Mason and Ireland. I guess that's what reports are.
Nothing I can recall. I don't think there's nothing bad.
Because I took a shot, because you remember Tuesday, we did it was a great show. But around 2 p.m., we told a lot of Tommy Lasorda stories for some reason, and I was drinking. So I went downstairs. I have a break when you guys do Game of Games and then Super Crosstalk with DeMarco and Travis. I went down and got a venti iced coffee to ramp back up for DeMarco and Travis on Tuesday. And I might have made a comment on the air about, man, Mason and Ireland, John was on fire until 2 o'clock. We just started telling Tommy Lasorda stories. And even Emily was like, what's going on, Jack? So I might have said that Wednesday morning on the morning show. Apparently that got back to Mase. But he's been trying to figure out a way that these shows we can connect. Because back in the day when we did the 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block from 10 a.m., which was later 9 a.m., all the way through. And then we added the Rich Eisen show. So we broke things up and then added a local morning show. Live and local from LA Live with Sedano and Cap. Then the thought process was, well, now we don't connect as much, right? So Mason is consumed with we got to figure out how we can connect. For some reason, Scott Kaplan listened to a lot of the radio station this week. And we encourage that. We encourage everybody to listen all day long. But Cappy particularly kept texting me all week. Can't believe Mace just said this. Can't believe DeMarco said this. Can't believe what you guys are doing. And apparently, that gave way to, guess what? We should do a feature on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. And Brian, tell me what you think of this. Where we just recap Mace from the week. Not Ireland. We just do Mace's musings on Friday. And maybe just 5. We take audio of 5 things he said this week. Now, this will connect the shows, and it'll start a civil war.
Right.
And that's how things used to be around here around 2018. When Sedano had moved to afternoons, Travis was doing the morning show with Keyshawn, LZ, producer Raj, myself, producer Jorge. And it became a feud between Sedano going after them on one side and us going after them in the morning. And that's really where it was the very embryonic stage of Live Imaging Tuesday. And Live Imaging Tuesday wouldn't become a thing until 2022, but that's where sort of it started. The kindling of the fire would come in, because I would come in and play. Back then it wasn't Game of Games, it was Fast Track, and I would do the music stuff with Johnny Aya, and I would always beat him. But then my hook would be that I would promote, hey, don't miss the Keyshawn Morning Show tomorrow morning. That's why they sort of do the Morales Morning Show. It all comes full circle. Right now, I believe Cappy is possibly efforting to jump on Comrex.
Oh, nice. Okay. That'd help out.
Although, no, maybe not, because I think he's at lunch. Oh, never mind. So maybe he will call in, because let's be honest here, folks. Nobody who's a Mason and Ireland P1 is looking for 3 hours of Chris Morales on the radio. And frankly, I'm not looking for Chris Morales on the radio on a Friday afternoon. So
you've already put in the work.
I put in the work. And last Saturday, I did 3 hours solo live from Children's Hospital Los Angeles for our 10th annual CHLA walk and play. But when we have these days where we have multiple shows, and when John Ireland jokes around about this is why we worry about remotes, is because on a day like today where we're going to do 2 shows and all of our staff is there and we don't have anybody back here, and I planned to leave at 11 a.m., but then Tim and I started talking after the morning show. I went back to East Central, I packed my bags, and I went, you know what? Instead of doing work on the train and trying to get home early to Otis the Bunny, I'm just going to do work here, and maybe I'll be later in the day. Thank God, because or else it would be the Brian Cohen show.
Right. Nobody wants that now. Come on.
No, trust me. I think plenty of people would prefer the Brian Cohen show over the Chris Morales show. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that HPC, I know they were doing remotes this morning with different radio stations, so they should be prepared for this. But I guess it's a power issue. I mean, who would think that you would need power the day of the World Cup? I mean, who knew?
Right next to the stadium.
Oh,
Mason just sent a text too. It's he said not looking too good. So
it's not looking too good.
Right.
Can you send Mason a text to call in to his radio show? Maybe.
Right. Maybe I should. Yeah.
Just give me a little bit of content to at least get me to 15. Meanwhile, are we up on YouTube too? I saw Tim in here adjusting cameras, and from this angle, I'm not a big fan of this angle, but we'll take what we can get. Oh, he is live on YouTube. Basically, I don't know if that was in my ear or on the phone, but yeah. Oh, I didn't know Tim could talk into my ears. I'm now going into the YouTube show. Yeah, see, people saying the BC show, said the CM show. Listen, guys, nobody wanted this. I didn't want it. It's Friday, man. Come on. I didn't want this. I wanted Mason, Andy, and Sua.
Right, we haven't had Sua all week. I wanted to hear what Sua had to say, especially about, we had some football topics for him today.
Oh, man. Wow. USA Paraguay coming up tonight. Right now, though, you got Chris Morales in your ear. Oh, Aaron Hank 710. He's literally the worst part of the morning show. Sure, let's put him on the air more. Must be nice. Well, I mean, it does work that way sometimes. I mean, it's not just my decision. There's other people in that decision process, but I like being the worst part of the morning show. And I didn't expect. Where's Mase? Is Mase coming on?
Yeah, I'll send him a text right now. So we'll see if he calls in.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Until then, as we figure out where Mason, Andy, and Sua is. By the way, I'm sure getting to their car to drive back to the radio station, that'll be quick. And the day that Greg Bergman's not here, because his lovely daughter is graduating up into high school, this is the day that, like, the Morales and Bergman show would make a return, like we did during the Dodgers playoffs a couple of years ago. Back then, we didn't have a live and local morning show, so it was Morales and Bergie. Now, of course, we have the Sonato and Cap morning show. Well, we get ready for Game 5 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night. You'll hear it here with George Sonato, part of the ESPN Radio National Call. After Game 4, I think us Knicks fans, and I will say us, because I'm rooting for our friend Ben Lyons and JT the Brick out of Vegas, that the New York Knickerbockers take care of business. And after you have a game like that, where your heart literally skips a beat, nobody saw that comeback coming after what at halftime was, I believe, the third worst point differential in NBA Finals history. The Massacre of the Garden was one. I can't recall what the second one was off the top of my head, but it looked like Game 4 of the Knicks-Spurs was going to be that. And then the Knicks somehow pull off a comeback, a miracle comeback. Wemby's flagrant foul boy, and I don't think he has the stones to win 3 in a row. I don't think he has the stones to win Game 5 tomorrow night back at San Antonio. Scott Kaplan this morning is guaranteeing. He said he guarantees that Wemby will win tomorrow night. Send the series back to Game 6 at the Garden, MSG, for Game 6 of the NBA Finals, which I believe would be Monday. Don't hold me to that. So Steve Mason is now on the line on his own show. Now, Mace, nobody saw this coming, including myself, that I would be hosting solo. We always do the joke that Greg Bergman would take the show from you, but look at me. This is like John Ireland's dream, me all day long.
And I gotta tell you, Brian Cohen has been great. I do like the name Brian Cohen Show. The BC Show, I think, would be a big hit. BC with his chippy pal Morales.
I like it. So, what is the latest there from Hollywood Park Casino, Mace?
Well, the latest is there's steam coming out of Ben Conroy's ears. He is our engineer, and they're plugging everything in, and people are running around. But I don't know. Everybody's on scene now. Sue is here. Andy Kamenetsky is here. I see Travis Rogers over here already. Funch is producing. The whole team. We're in a soccer pavilion. I'm going to call it the soccer pavilion here at Hollywood Park Casino. It is a bunch of restaurants and bars and activations. Of course, we're broadcasting live. There's a DJ. It's a really fun environment. If people are coming over to the game tonight, money bags, if you got tickets for the games, you can stop in at Hollywood Park Casino beforehand. What's amazing, Morales and Bri, is that I just checked tickets for tonight's game. And I've been thinking all along I'll wait until the very last minute and ticket prices will crash, and maybe I'll just walk across the street and go to the game. Ticket prices have gone up. Ticket prices are more expensive today than they were yesterday. So going to the game is not an option at all. We talked about this a little bit, but affordability, the affordability of tickets to games now is ridiculous. There are so many World Cup fans who just can't get in to see a World Cup game right now. That part of it is disappointing to me. The soccer's been great.
So here's the thing. And Mace, did you hear the first few minutes of this extravaganza?
I heard a little bit of it. It was playing in the background. Yes.
So it's playing in the background. So we had some connectivity. But one of the things.
Some connectivity.
Okay. So you often say to me, hey, we got to connect the morning show and Mason and Ireland, like the old days, right? And
like the old days, exactly.
I think we figured that out because apparently, I don't know who took a swing first, probably me, but I had made some commentary. But what ended up happening out of that this morning is, like all week, Scott Kaplan has had updates on Mason. Mason said this, Mason said that. Not just Tuesdays when I'm on the air. He's been listening all week. He is on Ultra P1 the rest of the day. So
I love Cappy's my favorite guy.
Well, thank you. Sedano had this idea. The Mase Musings. Every Friday, we recap the 5 best things you said all week.
Oh, wow. I would be honored to have that. Do I say enough things? Like maybe sometimes there'll be 3 or maybe 3.5 things to add up to 5. But I would be honored if that was a regular thing, believe me, especially with Cappy and a P1.
Well, Cappy's a P1, but, Sedano's a secret kind of P1. He at least consumes. I mean, he's on the road so much for play-by-play and TV and all that, but he consumes everything in short form. So he knows. He just likes to pretend that he doesn't. But I think that's coming to the morning show. Friday mornings now on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Weekdays at 7 a.m. The Mase Musings. We recap Mace's best moments of the week. And by the way, that, of course, will mean that it's not always the best moments. It's what we find amusing at times.
That's right. Some of them could be terrible moments. Well, there's plenty of those, so you're set on that count. Yeah, I'm all in for it. That sounds. I will actually show up and help introduce the 5 clips if you want me to.
Oh, I would love that. Now, I see that we have connectivity now on the Comrex, so I think we're good there.
Oh, okay. I think we're on track.
Okay.
On track.
We'll talk to you down the line.
I'm going to let you go because
okay.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Steve Mason, live from Hollywood Park Casino. So is he there? Are they there? No? All right, let's take a timeout. How about that? We'll take a timeout. We'll try to figure this out. I promise you, I'm not hoping that it's more of Morales and Brian Cohen. I hope next on ESPN LA, we join Steve Mason, Andy Kamenetsky, and Sua, live from Hollywood Park Casino for the Summer of Soccer. Thanks to Valvoline Instant Oil Change and Wild Fork Foods. I guess we'll find out next, right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
In that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Right now, for a limited time, lease a Hyundai Elantra for $199 a month or get $2,000 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Hurry, offers end July 6th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by nonstop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
Summer of soccer is here, and there's no better place to watch than Rockin' Brews. Catch every match on massive LED screens with surround sound, drink specials, and game day favorites like our new El Clasico burger. Whether you're backing Team USA or cheering on your home country, grab your crew, raise a glass, and catch every match at Rockin' Brews, serving those who rock. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason in Ireland is on for your Friday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Friday, the 12th of June, 2026, and day 2 of the Summer of Soccer. And day 2 of Steve Mason and the crew taking it to the streets. Today it is Mase. Kevin. Boy, Andy loves soccer, doesn't he?
He is
and
Mr.
Sua
Soccer.
Cravens. Oh, Sua! Live from Hollywood Park Casino as we get ready for Team USA to battle for the Summer of Soccer. Special thanks to Valvoline Instant Oil Change and Wild Fork Foods. You always hear me talking about Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You always hear Sua talking about that quality meat. And boy, does Sua love quality meat at Wild Fork Foods. We will talk about the Summer of Soccer and the battle happening today at SoFi. Plus, Dodgers baseball. The NBA Finals as we get ready for Game 5 tomorrow night. And so much more. Plus, producer Michael Funch's Funchin' Lover is out there at Hollywood Park Casino. If you're in the neighborhood, come on out, press the flesh. We're there all the way till 6 p.m. with the afternoon show, too. Let's do it for a Feel-Good Friday, an F-It Friday, a Soccer Friday, Jack. Live from Hollywood Park Casino, the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. Your Friday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. So we have arrived. We are live at Hollywood Park Casino. Thank you very much for being out here. You're definitely invited. Thank you very much to Hero of the Day, Ben Conroy, who somehow got us on the air. Yes. When it looked lost, when all was lost, Ben Conroy stepped up. He got it done. Nice work, Ben. And thanks to Brian Cohen for filling in for us. The Brian Cohen Show, very short-lived, 15 minutes long, but I thought it was good. Him and his chippy sidekick, Chris Morales.
Yeah, mentioning Chris, I'd like to clear something up. No, I don't love quality meat like Chris said. I do get quality meat from Wild Fork, though.
Hold on. I'm still here. Hold on.
Right around this corner, you can get this fresh meat.
Oh, Morales, you're still there?
Well, I've been told to be on standby in case it gets dropped again.
Oh, okay.
But, Sua, we know you love the quality meat. You couldn't be honest, brother.
Why did I agree? How does this get cleared?
I have no idea.
It doesn't.
I don't know, because he's the one who clears it.
Yeah,
he's the one who
just.
Yeah. No, I mean, quality meat is okay. That's fine.
It's great. Only at Wild Fork.
Only at Wild Fork.
Only
there
at
you go.
Wild Fork.
The more you talk about it, the better it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a fantastic spot at Hollywood Park Casino. It is me, Andy Kamenetsky, Sua Cravens is here. Michael Funch is producing. It is a great day with the whole team here. It is sunny. There's a nice breeze going on right now. Across the street tonight, or right over there, will be the start of the U.S. men's national team quest in the World Cup. They are playing Paraguay.
Yes.
And for a complete breakdown of Paraguay, Sua, take it away.
Well, I expect actually the U.S. to win 3-1. It's going to be a very heavy defense from Paraguay, but U.S. has got the attack Pulaski or Christian's going to get it done.
Yep.
Pulistic's going to get it done, and should be very easy. Being the leaders of Group D, you got to win. You got to bring that D. And
yes,
what?
you do.
Chris can do it, but I can't.
You got to bring the D.
Bring the D.
And Andy, Mauricio Pochettino is the head coach for the U.S. men's national team. Your take?
I agree with everything Pepe said about
Pepe said yesterday, exactly.
Yes.
I wanted to get some actual soccer before we get to the NBA Finals, which will continue tomorrow night in San Antonio. Roger Bennett from ESPN was talking this morning about the expectations for the U.S. men's national team. Hit that, BC.
90 minutes of truth, really, for this young team playing with the whole nation watching, a chance to drag the U.S. men's national team out the shadows, sprinkle a little bit of Knicks energy, which the manager, Mauricio Pochettino, said. He said he wants this team to try and channel the Knicks. They can make a nation believe this tournament is going to be massive, with or without the United States in it. But this is their chance to play on home turf before a huge crowd. Can they channel the energy of the crowd, or will it crush them? This is what we'll find out today.
So channel the energy of the Knicks. It's like he is doing the segue in this show to pivot over to the NBA Finals.
I'm really torn between the excitement that this country would feel if Team USA managed to get through their group, make a deep run,
right,
by channeling that Knicks energy, and James Dolan feeling like he's more responsible for
for that too, yeah.
Like James Dolan's going to take credit for that.
Exactly. So, Sue, I wanted to get your take. The other night we saw NBA Finals, game number 4, and we saw a huge come from behind, a huge collapse, 29 points in that game. What's your take on what you saw the other night in game 4 of the NBA Finals?
Well, it's a bunch of things. I think, one, the biggest takeaway that I saw was how young the Spurs are. And you can't pay for experience. I mean, I guess you can by going to getting an older guy, but their team is young and they're very talented, and they have every answer on offense. They've got rebounding, they've got defense, they've got outside scoring, they've got interior scoring. It just seems like they don't have that leadership that you need in late games, especially in the finals or playoffs in general, to close like the Knicks do. And you kind of see that meltdown. You think you'd get that from Fox, but we haven't seen him as effective as a leader at this point. And then the mistake at the end of the game to try to put the putback instead of dribbling out. It's a lot. And then Wemby kind of disappears. He seems to be tired. He's getting beat up. So it's a mix of a lot of things. But I just think that loss, how emotional it was, the series is over.
Isn't it interesting, Andy, that it's a very young team, 20, 21, 22 years old. Dylan Harper's only 20. And their veteran leader, De'Aaron Fox, is the one that made that mistake, not taking the ball out instead of going to the rack and getting blocked by Anunoby.
I mean, it is ironic because he's been a former NBA clutch player of the year. Like, he is known for making big plays down the stretch. I think he's out there because he's the guy that Mitch Johnson trusts most to run the offense and, by extension, make those good decisions. He had a few really bad decisions down the stretch, not just that layup, but fouling Jose Alvarado at half court when he's basically trapped. It is, I guess, worth noting he does not have a ton of playoff experience, even though he's been in the league a long time. And it's also interesting, too, because I think Mitch Johnson, because he is a younger coach, coaches in general, I think Sewell will agree, they tend to just automatically trust experience more than young players, and the mistakes young players make will feel louder to them than the same mistake by a veteran, even though the veteran should actually know better.
Yeah.
They will just continue to trust veterans because it feels like he trusts De'Aaron Fox more than he trusts Dylan Harper.
Yeah. And Dylan Harper's been
really good.
He is going to be a superstar in this league.
Yeah, but if you remember, Dylan Harper was a little turnover happy in that OKC.
He was, but he was also 6 of 10 in that game.
That's true.
Yeah, so I mean, he was definitely on it. I want to get into, coming up next, whether or not the Spurs are still alive. Can they bounce back from blowing a 29-point lead? We'll get to that coming up next. We are live from the Soccer Pavilion at Hollywood Park Casino, right across the street from the USA-Paraguay game, which it'll be 6 o'clock is the start time over at the Los Angeles Stadium, otherwise known as SoFi. Coming right back, Mason in Ireland. Andy's here. Sue is here. 710 ESPN.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Holy blank.
Unbelievable.
Miles Garrett?
Yep. Blank them picks.
Yeah. Damn right. I don't even care what they sent out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the first thing was wait, we got Miles Garrett. My first thought wasn't, well, what did we give up? It was, let's go.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Lease a brand new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium CBT for just $147 a month plus tax for 36 months. One at this payment. VIN TY52 1782. MSRP $37,275. $65.88 due at signing. $147 a month plus tax. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. 10,000 miles a year. Model code TDD-11. Subaru Motors Finance. Lease rates extended to well-qualified buyers with above average credit. Subject to credit approval. Not all buyers may qualify. Security deposit required.
Michelob Ultra is brewed here. So is the grit that takes U.S. soccer players to the world's biggest stages. The excitement that fills a stadium before a single ball is kicked. The feeling when we rally together behind one team. From the pitch to the pour, Superior is brewed here. Michelob Ultra, proud sponsor of the U.S. men's national soccer team. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Rams fans, D-Far here. The Rams are making history in 2026, heading to Melbourne, Australia to face the Niners. You can be there. I've teamed up with True Fan Travel to hook you up with the ultimate fan experience. Game tickets, hotels, exclusive events, even a chance to meet me all in one package. This isn't just a trip, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Visit TrueFanTravel.com right now and secure your spot. That's TrueFanTravel.com. See you there.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows. Fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
It's a fun show. Tonight, Stadium, Los Angeles Stadium. It is a game versus Paraguay, and the U.S. is favored, slight favorite in the game, slight favorite, although I think one of our experts out here said 4-1, the guy in the Pulisic jersey, so I'm going to go with him. 4-1, I'll take.
Number 13, he's an expert.
There you go. All right, so let's talk about the Knicks here a little bit first. I wanted to give you a couple, and Andy's here and Sua is here. Wanted to let you hear from Wendy, because there's something about coming from behind and being able to come from behind that's fascinating to me. Here's Wendy.
When the Knicks are down by 15, they have you right where they want you. You think that's a joke, but that's how they play. They never quit. It is their design to wear you down. Their team knows it. Their team believes in it. Mike Brown knows it. He's not afraid to coach that way. They're never afraid when they're behind, and in many ways it puts them at ease. Thinking that you have control over a series is the fatal flaw against the New York Knicks.
And Tim McMahon from ESPN calls them sexy cockroaches. Hit it.
It is not wrong, but what he's telling us is the Knicks are ready to be champions. The Spurs are not. The Knicks are the world's sexiest cockroaches. You've got to not just stomp on them, but squish them, flush them. Like, you can't get rid of these guys. They keep, dude, the story wasn't even necessarily that the Knicks are finding ways to finish. They're finding ways to come back from double-figure leads. From a 29-point lead, a historic comeback in the finals. But if it's close late, The Knicks are proven closers. Jalen Brunson and that crew. And let's just be honest, this is where the Spurs' inexperience has reared its ugly head.
Oh, drop for a second there. Sua, let me ask you, as a professional athlete, in a game when you're down big, like in this case, 29 points, what is the presence of mind, what is the mindset that allows you to come back in a game?
There's nothing to lose at this point. The pressure's off. Everybody is expecting you to not be able to finish this game. The team that is beating you soundly kind of takes their foot off the pedal. They try to get experience in the game. They get their twos in the game, and that can kind of motivate you as a starter or a star on the team, especially if you're at home. It wasn't pretty to start that game. They were down 20 early in the first quarter. It seemed like the Garden would be empty at halftime, and we saw this in the series prior to this. The Knicks have been down almost 30 in the series before and came back at home against Cleveland the same way. And they seem to light a fire that allows Jalen Brunson to just get into a zone where it's, you know what? We're not supposed to win this game. Jalen, go play one-on-one.
Right.
We don't need ball movement anymore. Hey, we're down 20. Jalen, let's see if you can just go on one. And then he hits 2. He hits 3. He hits a step back and gets fouled for an and 1 4-pointer. They get 2 turnovers. 2 fast break timeout. It's a 14-point game in a blink of an eye. It seems like the Knicks play better when Jalen Brunson feels like he can be free.
Right. And, there's kind of 2 ways for them to play, Andy. You can Jalen Brunson hero ball or whip it around. I guess it was time for some Jalen Brunson hero ball when you're down 29.
And he's been getting steadily better over the course of this series. Like, Game 4 was by far the best one he's played. Before that, it had been Game 3. Like, the truth is, up until about the second half of Game 3, he's largely been struggling against the Spurs defense. Like, they've got a lot of guys that they can throw at him, plus that presence of Wemby around the rim. And it's taken him a while, but I think he's finally gotten there. Their role players on the Knicks are so good at what they do. Like, OG Anunoby might be the most elite role player in the league. Josh Hart is really good at what he does. Jose Alvarado was the surprise fourth quarter X factor that I don't think anybody expected.
OG was clutch for the Raptors in their run.
Yeah, well, it's funny. He was clutch for a while, but then he got hurt. He actually didn't play during the finals. So I'm sure this opportunity means a ton to him. Like, he's
can count it this time.
Yeah, like he's got a ring that he feels like I actually played a key role in making this happen.
So I am of the belief that blowing a 29-point lead is like a dagger. Yeah. I cannot imagine. I could be wrong. I cannot imagine San Antonio picking themselves up off the mat to win tomorrow night. What do you think, Sua?
I think it's over with. I think such an emotional loss like that, when you had the game in the bag, you felt like you took the momentum back. You're going back home, ready to go up 3-2, and seemingly seemed like the series is over. I felt like if the Knicks would have lost that game, especially by 20 or 30, if they would have came back and made it respectable, maybe, I don't feel that way. But if it continued on that trend and the Spurs finished that game up 30, I feel like Spurs are putting a bow on this thing and finishing it up in 6. Losing like that in that fashion, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost the next game.
And Andy, you think maybe that they're too young to know they don't have a chance?
It's not even that I think they're too young to not know they don't have a chance. I think they can look at this series and say, we've blown opportunities. We've been with the Knicks in every game. The average margin of win on both sides is exactly 4. Like, they obviously blew a massive opportunity, but the truth is they can tell themselves, we can hang with this group. We just have to be at our best down the stretch of these games, but there's no reason for them, like logically, for them to think they can't win. Like, if it would be one thing if this was the first time that they had ever gotten a lead.
Right.
And then they blew it. Then, I'd be like, they know we're done. I don't know if they're at a place where they think they can actually come back from down 3-1, but win Game 5, I absolutely think they can.
By the way, the Bosnia-Herzegovina has a 1-0 lead on Canada. This game's being played in Toronto, so essentially a home game. Well, it is a home game for Canada, and they're trailing Bosnia-Herzegovina right now. So in a totally unrelated story, we were having a conversation before the show, and I'm surprised at this. To me, I don't fly unless I have an aisle seat. Like, I gotta have an aisle seat. I do not want a middle seat under any circumstance. I do not want to be hunched in at the window, like squeezed in like that. Sua, you are not. You don't believe that?
No, I don't. I think you're signing up for pure treachery, and it also depends on the flight. Like if it's an hour flight, I'm with you.
Sure, I don't care for an hour.
Aisle seat is fine. Even middle seat is fine. Anything over 2.5 to 3 hours, I need window. I need to be able to post up in the paint against the wall. Nobody else gets to look at the view.
Right.
And I'm taking the middle AC blaster as well, pointed it my way. And I'm leaning. I'm going to sleep because I don't have to worry about anybody having to get up or falling on anyone.
You even, though, said something bolder. You said if you can't get that window seat on a 3+ hour flight, you're dropping out of the flight.
Yeah, I'm out.
Really?
I'm
a window seat?
I'm out, or I'll pay for the upgrade. I'll take the L and pay the extra $500 to get me the seat of my choice. Yeah, I can't do it. You're saying your piece matters.
Yeah, but the aisle seat, it allows me to sort of spread.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
No, it allows me to spread.
Well, we've seen you, though, even like next to Wilbon.
Oh, next to Wilbon. I've got a serious spread.
No,
exactly
you can't spread. You're slowing down the traffic of the carts.
The only time I have to
unspread
unspread is when the cart comes by.
And
when
if
that
somebody
cart
has to use
comes
the bathroom.
flying down the aisle, then I unspread and then I spread again.
And if somebody has to use the bathroom in the other two
I tell
seats?
people when we get on the flight, I say, do your business now. So I don't have to get up in the middle.
I don't care if we're going to Europe.
Yeah.
Do your business now.
business now.
Mi scusi.
All right. So we're all over. I want to do a lot of Lakers today because we've been exchanging a lot. There's some Austin Reeves stuff that's fascinating. There's some LeBron James stuff that's fascinating. We're going to get into all that coming up next. Plus, we're going to do some
icebreakers.
Yeah, icebreakers. Funch has got some stuff for us. Is this the one you wrote or the one Emily wrote?
Let's just say that she picked the person, and I kind of changed her clues a little bit.
Okay. Right. Excellent. We will do some icebreakers coming up next. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino, getting ready for USA versus Paraguay at SoFi Stadium, Mase in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
So, guys, my mother this past Mother's Day let me in on a little secret. She said I was her favorite son, and it's because I cooked her a perfect medium flat iron steak that you can only get at Wild Fork. So why fight with restaurant crowds on your Father's Day this year when you can go straight to Wild Fork? They've got 85% lean organic ground beef at $6 a pound when you can buy 2 units of that. Black Angus hanger steaks with fries for only $30. USDA choice tomahawks are at $16.98 a pound. Bacon-wrapped pork fillets, 2-piece for only $4. Wild Fork has over 500 meat and seafood options. 270-plus proteins under $10 per pound and 80-plus proteins under $5 a pound. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If it's not right, Wild Fork makes it right. This Father's Day, enjoy restaurant quality without restaurant prices. No crowds, no long waits, no big bills. At the end of the night with Wild Fork, you just get more food. Find a Wild Fork closest to you at wildforkfoods.com.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Has it ever been more evident that the NBA is a young man's game? Look at the Spurs. They're children.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Like, there's a couple of these dudes that can't even go in and buy a 6-pack of beer. So my only thought is, listen, I realize what kind of a year LeBron had. I realize how he carried the Lakers in that series against Houston. But he's twice as old as all these guys. It's a young man's game. If I'm the Lakers ownership, as great as LeBron was down the stretch, he's twice their age. What are we doing? We're not building a championship team by bringing back 42-year-old LeBron James.
Especially not for the amount of money.
But you're also not building a championship team without bringing him back, at least in 2026-27.
No, you're trying to build for the future.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
You know, we talk a lot about winning culture in sports, but Mike, you've built that same thing here at Rotolo Chevrolet.
That's exactly right, Travis. For me, it's simple. Take care of your people and they'll take care of the customer.
And it shows. I mean, award-winning dealership, huge reputation across SoCal, and that doesn't happen by accident.
I'm a big believer in no shortcuts. We believe in doing the right thing every time. When your team feels trusted, they step up.
Sounds like a championship mindset to me.
That's the goal. Build a team that wins for our customers every single day.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist.
Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Heading by Ronaldo! He is a sensation! It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA.
Para Messi.
All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. As a parent, I want my kids to grow up happy and healthy. But when kids experience hard things like divorce, neglect, or substance abuse in the home, and don't get the support they need, they can develop toxic stress response. And over time, toxic stress can lead to serious health issues like anxiety or high blood pressure. But being there for your child helps protect against toxic stress before it ever starts. Learn how supporting your child's feelings can give them a stronger start at first5california.com.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers, presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Funch is in for producer Emily today. Funch, what do you got?
All right. Okay. For 10, this is Emily's
name,
person, or whatever.
But you wrote your own clues.
I wrote my own clues. So here we go. For 10 points, I was born in Virginia in 1975.
Okay.
I was born in Virginia in 1975 for 10 points. Okay? All right.
Got it.
For 9 points, my maternal uncle is actor George Wendt.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
I have no idea who that is.
I actually do. I need more clue, but I think I do know who this is.
Okay. For 8 points, I had a basketball scholarship to Fort Scott Community College in Kansas.
Kansas.
I see Travis waving the hand. He knows already.
He knows? Yeah. Does he know?
Yeah, he does.
I do not.
Okay, for 7 points, I have participated in NBA Celebrity All-Star Games, and I'm also a huge supporter of the WNBA.
Nope.
Okay. This is probably the most interesting thing right now. For 6 points, I almost became part of the Blue Man Group.
I always thought that was a dumb job. I'm going to paint myself blue every
still
night.
a thing?
They
got some money. Yeah.
They're still doing it.
They're still doing it.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do at those shows?
That'll run for Vegas forever.
You get splashed with paint?
Splash paint, yeah.
It's not like Gallagher.
Okay, for 5 points.
Yes.
Been known to do a really good Running Man dance. Jason Sudeikis? Oh, my God, yes. Yes.
Jason
Only because of Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Only because of Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Nice pull.
Well done.
Okay.
What were the rest of the clues?
Okay. For 4 points, I dated January Jones, which I never knew.
I did not know that.
For 3 points, you probably would have got this. My breakthrough movie was Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
For 2 points, I am an SNL alum. For 1 point, I'm the star of Ted Lasso.
There you go. Star of Ted Lasso.
Got it, man.
That running man is so hilarious.
So what was he's related to George Wendt how?
Maternal uncle. I guess he's
maternal uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. There you have it. There is your Icebreakers, and it is brought to you by our friends at Blue Ice Vodka. It is potato vodka, and it is better for you than every other vodka. Blue Ice vodka.
I'm trying to find your read.
When you need vodka, it's Blue Ice.
Here you go.
I thought mine was better.
It was good.
Yeah, sourced from Idaho Potatoes. Check out Blue Ice's commemorative bottle celebrating USA's 250th birthday and the Blue Ice 25th anniversary. Red, white, and blue themed label featuring the 250th inside the label. Currently available in stores for the straight expression in both 750 milliliters and 1.75 liters. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Blue Ice vodka. It's blue.
It's blue.
It's blue.
So, guys, there's all kinds of stuff, Lakers stuff coming out today, and I think this may be the most ridiculous clip that we play this week. So, Rich Paul, otherwise known as LeBron's agent,
and Max Kellerman's co-host,
on the podcast. That's right.
That's right.
Rich was talking today about LeBron and his conversations about what LeBron might do next. Hit that.
Here's what I'll say to you, Pat. Believe nothing that's out there, because I haven't had one conversation with him. At the end of the season, I made it clear that I would respect he and the family, because this is going to be a family decision for him. This is not, look, I went on to build a business that will do great long after LeBron retires, and so I'm not dependent of that at all. And Maverick has done the same thing. He's done a tremendous amount for everyone he's ever encountered with, ex-teammates, coaches, executives, etc. I don't think there's a player that has done more for not just the game, but people in the game that has benefited throughout his 23 years. And so whatever decision he decides to make, that is his decision. He doesn't need to make a decision for anybody but himself in this regard. And so, but there's been no conversation. I have not had one conversation with him. We played a couple rounds of golf. I don't mention it. When he comes to me and wants to sit down, I am more than prepared for every scenario that there could be. But when you think about
he has not had a single conversation with LeBron James about what might be next. That's Rich Paul. Now, I honestly think that if that's the case, he's not doing his job as an agent. Like, you should be having conversations with your client, your partner as an agent. Do you believe that at all, Sua?
No. I think Rich Paul and LeBron James have had a plan formulated long before.
You think there's already a completed plan somewhere?
I think they know exactly where they want to go. I think new ventures have opened up within the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've been hearing rumblings from Golden State. We're hearing things about Cleveland if he were to take a certain pay cut. We're hearing a lot, but I think LeBron James and Rich Paul know exactly what they want to do.
Somehow I feel like it's getting less likely that he comes back to the Lakers just based on breadcrumbs out there. Tim Bontemps says there's a legitimate chance LeBron James does not play for the Lakers next year. He says for the first time since James came to L.A. 8 years ago, there's a legitimate chance he won't be playing for the Lakers next season, either because of retirement or because he has chosen to close out his career elsewhere. And to Sua's point, there are people in San Francisco who are saying, oh, yeah, no, the Golden State thing is for real.
I mean, they've made inquiries about LeBron before. Ramona Shelburne, among others, reported that Golden State reached out to the Lakers. Jeannie said, I need to run this by LeBron.
Yep.
Is a no trade clause, but also respect to LeBron. LeBron said, no, I'm not interested. And that was the end of the conversation. I do not for that Rich Paul and LeBron have not talked about this at all, especially because I've had every league. And LeBron's just like, okay,
don't tell me.
That's not even sort of believable.
Yeah, no, it's not credible at all. But do you get that sense that maybe – because I did a little exercise last night where I put together what I think the salary should look like, might look like, and I put LeBron down for 2 years, 40. Does that sound like a reasonable deal, or is that going to be viewed as not respecting him?
Look, the whole respect thing, in all honesty, I think is more about their overall relationship leading up to this point than the money. Because, just the actual dollar numbers. Because LeBron, and Rich Paul have to understand how this works. They understand it. They know the obstacles that is created, the more money LeBron is signed for, and also that every team around the league can't give LeBron a max or anything close.
Right.
He's taking a pay cut regardless. I think much more the relationship between them that is, for the last few years, I think, been fraught. There's been tension. I don't think it's hostile, but I think there's tension. And how much do you want me around?
Right.
Like, do you still want me around? I think in a lot of ways this is a marriage of inconvenience on both sides because I think both sides, if they had a better option, would love to move in that direction.
Right.
This is also, though, the first time in LeBron's entire career where a team has found the exit ramp from him before he found the exit ramp.
Right, sure.
And I think this is very foreign, kind of stressful, confusing time for LeBron.
You know, I have gone back and forth so many times because, you know, there is so much reporting, and Rich Paul says ignore all of it, and, of course, we do the opposite. We follow all of it.
I mean, we would do a better job ignoring it if you would stop going on these shows creating
on these
news.
shows, exactly.
In the media space.
Right.
Because we could stop talking about it if you wouldn't give us things to talk
He's
about.
agent guy and media guy now. Yeah. LeBron James, do you think what's your hunch, Sua? Do you think LeBron James is a Laker next year?
No, I don't think. I don't think he wants to play for LA anymore, given how that he was treated halfway through the season. I think.
When you say that, meaning to take a step back and to be sort of the third option.
No, because I think he was always the third option. For this team to be a championship caliber team, it needed to be Luka leading the charge, Reeves steadily scoring behind him, and then LeBron plays cleanup or basically gets the lack thereof for their bench and keeps the scoring consistent while Luka and Reeves rest. I think when Reeves got hurt, LeBron kind of assumed a role that we all think he plays anyways because of who he is and became the scorer and rebounder and kind of showed us he could still be that consistent. But I just don't think LeBron wants to be back in this atmosphere where it felt like the organization was pushing him out the door, especially the fans. It got kind of weird where it felt like the fans weren't appreciating
I wonder about that. So Ireland, everybody hates LeBron. I think people who call the show and are loud hate LeBron, but I don't think the whole town dislikes LeBron. Andy, you're raising your eyebrow.
I mean, I am the host of an unnamed Lakers podcast.
That's right.
They don't like LeBron for some reason.
They don't like LeBron. I'm not saying he has no fans because that's not accurate, but there is a sizable chunk of Laker fans who have never wrapped their arms around LeBron for a variety of reasons.
That don't make sense.
I think some of them make sense. I'm not saying they should feel that way. I think some of them make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the trolling and the social media, like that stuff irritates people, but I don't understand. I think people are taking for granted who LeBron is, what he's doing now, what he's been able to accomplish. I mean, the two best free agents on the market right now for in the NBA are LeBron and Austin Reeves. They're the two best free agents, unrestricted, yeah.
I just think LeBron's at a point where it feels like, why do I come back to a team where they spoke about me as if I was this 42-year-old absorbing all this money, putting up 10 points, 5 fouls, and only playing 15 minutes. I was arguably the MVP of the team because I was available. I was playing.
Yep.
I got us past the first round against a team we were supposed to get swept by without my two scores.
I think some of it, too, though, for Laker fans is
he's not Kobe. Is that part of it?
There's a piece of it. Yeah.
Projection at the end of the day.
For the NBA and the media machine pitted LeBron and Kobe against each other. Yeah. A lot of Laker fans I know, because I've heard from them, resented that LeBron, before he even won his first title, was considered better than Kobe or more accomplished than Kobe. And that rubbed a lot of Laker fans the wrong way. There are still Laker fans that don't forgive him for the Blaze Pizza thing, when he first
which is
arrived.
so stupid. I went to. I was in the crowd in Culver City.
But that's why they still love you, though.
Oh, that's
you
right.
were there.
I was there.
I
was like
Blaze
them.
Pizza.
Yes.
And I think when LeBron arrived, it felt to a lot of them like he and Clutch were big-footing the organization. I think.
But he came at a time where no other superstar wanted to be a Laker.
And people don't realize, or people don't remember how bad it was before LeBron got here.
We ignore that nobody was dying to get to L.A. Now how confusing that is. You don't want to go play basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right.
LeBron took that challenge on, immediately turned everything around.
Yep. Again, I'm not saying that all the gripes with LeBron are justified. I'm saying I understand them all. I understand where they all
I get
come
the
from.
Kobe thing.
And also, too, I think a lot of Laker fans have felt like the era has been, you don't take championships for granted.
Yeah.
But the era has been, I think to a lot of them, very up and down. It has been underwhelming, and they have felt like
There
LeBron's,
was a championship.
I agree. You shouldn't take it for granted. You shouldn't. But when you are told all the time by your franchise, we only play for championships, all that matters is championships, and you miss the playoffs a few times, you get bounced in the first round a few times, and it feels like this one guy, to these fans, is kind of holding the organization hostage. Like they can't move forward in any discernible direction because of his age and the presence of clutch.
But it's hard to move forward when he's the best player out there.
And you also can't say they didn't go to the playoffs because of LeBron.
No, they won a series because of LeBron.
The two times they missed the playoffs,
LeBron got hurt.
And it was also the first year of Russ, which was a disaster for a bunch of different reasons.
So I'd say it's more frustration with management, with Jeannie and the fam and everything that was going on behind the scenes that just kind of falls on the shoulders of the best player in the NBA.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do a couple of things. So, again, we are live at Hollywood Park Casino at the soccer pavilion. I'm just going to call it pavilion. I don't know if that's what they're calling it, but that's what it's like. There's all kinds of food. There's all kinds of drink. The Canada-Bosnia-Herzegovina game is on the TV there. Everybody's gearing up for tonight, USA versus Paraguay, right across the street from us at SoFi Stadium, or the Los Angeles Stadium, as it is being called. So we're setting the scene for that. Plus, Sports Graffiti, 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. Are the Spurs dead? Do the Knicks wrap it up tomorrow night? Will LeBron be here? Will he not? Do you believe the Rich Paul has not had any conversations with LeBron about the future? Not yet.
To quote Ron Burgundy, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Exactly. 877-710-ESPN. And we will start Sports Graffiti by talking to Dr. Robert Clapper, because last night in the Dodgers game, there was a scary moment where Shohei Ohtani pulled up lame and grabbed his knee, his right knee. Now, the Dodgers are saying, not a big deal. He's going to be okay. There's no word on him specifically for today, but it doesn't sound too serious. But the one thing I dug up last night, and I want to talk to Clapper about, is that Ohtani's knee is built different than other people's knees. I'm going to get into that coming up. We'll do a quick hit at the top of Sports Graffiti, then your calls. Mase in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
How are you? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is John Ireland. Here in LA, we got tired of wondering what was in our tap water. So we installed a Life Source whole house water system. One system, better tasting water from every tap. No harsh chlorine taste, no salt, no hassle. Life Source is an essential home appliance. Call the Life Source Water California factory at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. For limited time, factory direct pricing and free installation. Life Source Water. Taste and feel the difference.
Warranty limitations apply.
When it's game time, there's no room for hesitation, and you better believe GM John Good will make you a great deal at George Chevrolet. Whether you're rolling in a power-packed Silverado, loading up the family in a spacious Chevy Traverse, or going all electric, John Good has the great deal you want at George Chevrolet. Amazing pricing, zero pressure, and the next-level Chevy vehicles you want are at George Chevrolet, conveniently located off the 91 at Lakewood in Bellflower. Or shop at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
The biggest moments in sports happen on ESPN LA.
And you know the biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA, made possible by Hard Rock Casino Tajon.
Tip it good for the lead with 1.2 seconds to go. OG Anunoby.
Take the easy drive from downtown LA to Hard Rock Casino Tajon. From slots to table games, every moment brings something new. Take it all in. Deep cut steak and seafood for a power finish. UU Asian dining for bold, elevated flavors. Or classic favorites at Hard Rock Cafe. Join Unity by Hard Rock and earn rewards worldwide. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Play every moment. Must be 21 years of age or older. Problem gambling. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy parm pan pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium, one-topping crispy parm pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas.
877-710-ESPN.
That's right, that number is back. It's not a mistake. Big voice guy, do it one more time.
877-710-ESPN.
You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Rick Vega, I'm the reigning champ of the Mason and Ireland Poker Invitational.
Gregory Mendez, Port Hueneme, California.
Why do you love Mason and Ireland?
Well, I love them because they're there every day for me. They're consistently giving out some funny takes, being goofy, and to be honest, we need it in a time like this, so I love it.
Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. We're going to do some sports graffiti. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino, gearing up for USA versus Paraguay tonight. In the meantime, we're going to get to your calls, but first I want to go to Dr. Robert Clapper. A little Clapper vision here. Last night, Shohei Ohtani left the game with left knee inflammation. The Dodgers don't have a high level of concern, but Doc, when I read about it, I thought his knee is really not like normal people.
Correct. 2% of the population have what Shohei Ohtani had, emphasis on had, in his knee. It's called a like a bicycle, bipartite patella. And you definitely need a Clapper vision for me to explain this one.
Yeah.
I want everybody to go ahead and feel your kneecap. If you're sitting down, go ahead, take your index finger and just roll around that circle like a poker chip, like an Oreo cookie, like a clock. That's your kneecap. Well, that solid structure, that solid bone begins in the mother's womb as you are developing as a baby inside her belly. The kneecap, which is one solid bone, actually begins as multiple ossification centers, multiple bones that fuse together. And here's a Clapper vision for you. When you make pancakes, you mix the batter, there it is in a big bowl, and now you take a ladle or a spoon, and there's the grill or griddle. You now spoon out one pancake liquid onto the grill. Now let's say you want 3 of them. There's the second one, and there's the third one. You better keep those pancakes away from each other. Otherwise, you're not going to end up with 3 separate pancakes. You're going to end up with one big pancake. Capiche?
Capiche.
Capiche.
So, the ossification centers of all of our kneecaps when we're in the mother's womb look like 3 little separate pancakes that now go on to become one big pancake, your patella, one big bone, the kneecap. 2% of the population, 2 of the pancakes fuse, but one of the pancakes stays separate. And that's a bipartite patella. And where is it located? If you feel your knee, it's the top towards the little toe side of your knee. It's the superior lateral side. And here's the good news. 2019, he had surgery. What do we do in surgery? And I've done many of these, is you literally shell it out. It's a small little piece. It's not a big piece. And you remove it. It becomes irritating to a player or to a patient or to a weekend warrior because it's mobile. It's stuck in the ligament and the tendon, and it becomes annoying, gets inflamed. But once you either remove it or fuse it to the big bone, you're good to go. So Shohei's inflammation they're talking about, feeling the back of his knee and his hamstring, honestly, has nothing to do with that previous history. He probably pulled a muscle, his hamstring. I even think he could play tonight, Steve. Dodger fans should not be worried about his knee.
All right, good. By the way, I'm waiting on the Dodgers starting lineup. Again, last night they viewed this as not incredibly serious. I thought the wrinkle was that the knee is different. Sue, I think you said your knee has this same deal, right?
Yeah, I went to go get an X-ray or for my MRI for my knee when I was getting my surgery, and when they looked at it, they said, "Don't panic, but to you it might look like you have a shattered kneecap, but no, it's just a birth to death. It's completely normal."
There you go. All right, well, we will hope for the best. Doc, thanks very much for checking in, and don't forget Weekend Warrior Show tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Thanks for coming on, man.
Anytime, Steve. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. As soon as we know the starting lineup, we will put it out there. Again, the part of that was interesting was the bilateral knee thing, but as of last night, it was described as knee inflammation, and he was taken out in a precautionary way, and there didn't seem to be a lot of concern afterwards. So hope he's in the starting lineup today because he has been really hot at the plate. All right, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to call an audible here.
I was going to say, do you want to take calls? Or
Yeah, I do. I want to take calls.
Yeah, BC's got all lined up.
Okay, cool. BC, go ahead.
All right, Solomon, you're up first. Go, Solomon.
Hey, Solomon, what's up, man?
Okay, hey, guys. Hey, I'm good, guys. Happy Friday.
You too.
I wanted to comment on the LeBron situation. Yeah, thank you. First of all, Rich Paul, I'm sorry. He's such a weasel. If you believe what he was saying, I have oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you. So just stop with that. He's so manipulative. It's interesting that he and LeBron get along because they're similar in certain ways. Moving forward, as far as LeBron, if he stays, I don't think 40 is going to cut it. I think 50 might, because then at least you can say, all right, look, we'll give you half of what you would get in one season, but you got to give us 2. Would that be acceptable? But if you go 40, that's like less than half.
Okay. Thank you very much for the call. I still think so. Golden State could offer him 2 years, 30. That's kind of their ceiling.
Without doing maybe some crazy cap mechanics. But, yeah, you're looking at mid-level money.
So I say 2 years, 40 here. 2 years, 40.
Yeah, but with Golden State, they can go that 2 years, 15 and put that package together to go get Kawhi Leonard and as well as
what is it? Is it just like a fantasy basketball
That's what
team?
They're saying
they want to play fantasy basketball.
Dude, it's the
Frisco.
Expendables.
Yeah, it is.
It's the Expendables. All the old guys are getting back together for one last job.
Who's Sylvester Stallone?
Oh, that's Steph. Steph is
Steph,
the leader.
yeah, he's running the show.
Crew, man.
BC, what do you got?
Jim, you're up next. Go, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
I used to hate LeBron, right? And it really is what AK said. It was the Kobe versus LeBron narrative. Same thing with Mike and Magic. It was Mike versus Magic, and that's why I hate him. But he has come here and he's proven himself, and he's the best thing out there right now. At a reduced price, yes, but he's the best thing. And then just one other thing. De'Aaron Fox, you guys are saying how much of a veteran he is. How many times did he go to the playoffs with Sacramento?
I'm trying to think of all those great Sacramento runs over the year. Remember the Sacramento runs? Yeah, you're absolutely right. He does not have a lot of playoff experience. So
he went to the playoffs once with Sacramento.
But he's still a veteran point guard.
Oh, absolutely. No, he should know better.
Yeah.
Whether he had been to the playoffs or not, he should know better.
BC, what's next?
Joe, you're up next. Go, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
LeBron. Yeah, so LeBron, I believe, is 100% staying in L.A., and here's why. Okay. You can talk about, disrespect from the fans, disrespect from organization, but what's the most important thing to LeBron? It's his family. So are the Cavs or the Warriors, are they going to take Bronny too? Because it's a package deal. I'm pretty sure about that. Secondly, he's been in L.A. for, 8 years, is it now?
Yep.
They have his, beautiful, beautiful mansion. L.A. may not be the greatest place in the world right now, but if you're a billionaire, it's a great place. He's got great weather. He's got entertainment options moving forward, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why he signed with L.A. in the first place, was because of the opportunities in the entertainment industry going forward. So,
yep. So you think he's staying?
Yeah. It's too good to pass.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, I think he's staying, and for a lot of those reasons, and also from a Lakers perspective, I still go back and I think about that series with Oklahoma City, and I think, because I haven't seen it, what would it look like with a healthy LeBron, a healthy Austin, a healthy Luka versus Oklahoma City? It would not be a sweep, but would the Lakers have a shot in that series?
I don't think they win.
You don't think they'd have a puncher's chance in that series?
Some of it depends on is Jalen Williams healthy, too.
Right,
because
sure.
you really have to think about this full health Lakers versus full health Thunder.
OKC's too deep.
Yeah.
It's too deep.
But although they're going to get less deep because they have to start making some decisions. Are they going to bring back Lou Dort? Are they going to bring back Isaiah Hartenstein? Are they going to trade Isaiah Joe? All that stuff.
We saw a trade package maybe like a month ago where OKC could trade Isaiah Joe, Lou Dort, and 2 of their first-round picks for Giannis if they really wanted to go.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. Do you think they're going to do that, Andy? I don't think they're in the Giannis business.
It would be a very un-Presti-like move.
You don't think that they trade Chet, Lou Dort, 3 first-round picks at their disposal for Giannis?
It's very unlike how they go about building teams. And look, Chet Holmgren was all NBA this year. He was bad in the playoffs. There's no question he was bad.
It makes me question his all-NBA status with how he played against Wemby. So for somebody to completely – there's one thing to have a bad game or a stretch of bad games. For you to be completely eliminated mentally, physically.
Okay. Here's what I would always say, because you're right. It was shocking to watch that. It was just incredibly obvious how much Wemby was in his head. I remember after 2008 when the Lakers lost by 39 in Game 6 against the Boston Celtics in the finals, and everybody spouting on and on about how Pau Gasol and Lamar Odom were too mentally soft. They were too physically soft.
Right.
They're not guys you can win championships with. And the next year, and then the next year after that, they won championships with those guys being key.
Plus, Ron Artest.
Meta World Peace.
And Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, another reason added him in 2010. All right, let's see. What BC, how are the phone's looking? Do you want to do another?
Got a couple more.
You want to do double graffiti? Let's do double graffiti. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Get some more calls in here. We are live from the Soccer Pavilion at Hollywood Park Casino. SoFi Stadium is right over there, and the U.S. men's national team will be playing Paraguay tonight at 6 p.m. Partying here all afternoon long with fans in red, white, and blue. Mase in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Top.
The biggest moments in sports happen on ESPN LA.
And you know the biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA, made possible by Hard Rock Casino Tajon.
Tip it good for the lead with 1.2 seconds to go. OG Anunoby.
Take the easy drive from downtown LA to Hard Rock Casino Tajon. From slots to table games, every moment brings something new. Take it all in. Deep cut steak and seafood for a power finish. UU Asian dining for bold, elevated flavors. Or classic favorites at Hard Rock Cafe. Join Unity by Hard Rock and earn rewards worldwide. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Play every moment. Must be 21 years of age or older. Problem gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. As a parent, I want what's best for my kids. But when hard things like divorce or neglect happen and kids don't get the support they need, they can develop toxic stress and serious health issues. Learn how supporting your child's feelings can give them a stronger start at first5california.com.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Oh, the summer of soccer is here, and Mason and Ireland special edition for a Feel Good Friday. A World Cup Friday. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino. Mason, Andy, and Sua Cravens getting you ready for Team USA tonight in LA. And special thanks to Wild Fork Foods for making it possible today on ESPN LA. Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, quality prices. You hear Sua talking about the meat all the time. Meanwhile, we head back to Hollywood Park Casino and a special edition of Mason and Ireland for your Friday right now on ESPN LA.
Hi, we're back. All the music today. America getting ready for the U.S. men's national team tonight at SoFi Stadium, and we are at the Hollywood Park Casino Soccer Pavilion. Andy, what do you got there?
Well, top athletes, big moments one night, the OC Sports Awards, hosted by Travis Rogers, June 18th at Angels Stadium. Celebrate greatness, be a part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets now at the OCSportsAwards.org.
I just dunked this in real quick. Our friend Bill Plunkett from the Southern California News Group says no lineup posted yet for the Dodgers, so we're waiting to hear if Shohei is good to go for tonight. It is me, it is Andy, it is Sua Craven, Sponge producing, BC back in the studios. Let's go back to the phones, BC. What do you got?
Nick in Dallas, you're up first. Go, Nick.
Hey, Nick, what's happening?
Hey, how's you guys doing? Hey, how you doing, Mace? Happy Friday.
Great, man.
I just wanted to talk about the NBA Finals. I just think it's unfortunate. The Spurs should be up 3-1, but I look at these games, and they're talented, but the players they have, they just play some dumb basketball down the stretch. And also, the coach, Johnson, he doesn't have much experience, let alone, I can't think of a name on his coaching staff that's experienced. Because if you look at our Lakers, although Redick, he's not experienced getting into the finals if he were. Two names I can think of are Nate McMillan and I think Scott Brooks. And I think it's just unfortunate that Johnson has no experience on that staff and that the players on that roster, they're just inexperienced. And I think Sue is right. I don't see them winning Game 5 tomorrow because this is just an experience problem with the Spurs. Thanks for taking my call.
All right. Thank you very much. By the way, I did think Mitch Johnson has great culpability for what happened the other night, blowing the 29-point lead. I mean, we talked about this yesterday, but shooting variance, you lit it up in the first half. You cannot expect to continue to make threes at that rate, and nobody told Mitch Johnson that because all they did in the second half was to take threes. And they ended up with 8 field goals and 9 turnovers in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I realize the players are the ones on the court ultimately controlling what happens, but Mitch Johnson needed to get these guys back to playing smarter basketball, less impatient basketball.
Take the damn air out of the ball a little bit. You're up 29.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot.
And when it's all falling apart, call a timeout. Stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
I mean, there were things that he could have done. All right, BC, what's next?
Freddie, you're up next. Go, Freddie.
What's up, Freddie?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I think the last guy, he sounded like Coach Mike Brown on the phone. Identical voice.
There you go.
He did. He knew what he was talking about, too. So I wanted to talk about the LeBron issue. As much as he has done and as great a player he has been and still is, I just think it's time to possibly just move on and put our money elsewhere. I mean, there's a chance that we may not have Reeves or LeBron, from what I'm seeing.
There's a real chance.
As much as there's a chance. And I don't know if that would be the worst thing in the world, taking all that money and rebuilding around Luka. I know Luka wants Reeves there, so that would be the only thing that would keep Reeves there. But Brooklyn's offering Reeves big money right now. But I just think we need to put that money in Reeves. And I disagree with John. I think we need to look ahead, not just next year, but 3 or 4 years down the road, and put our money there.
Thank you for the call, Freddie. Yeah, I mean, this sentiment is certainly out there. Let's move on. Let's move along. Let's get young, all that stuff. But you're talking about an all-NBA player coming potentially at a discount. A guy who could go out there and get $40 or $50 million for $15 or $20 million. I think you'd be foolish not to do it.
The Lakers?
The Lakers.
Are we talking about LeBron? Or
we're talking about LeBron.
For a second, I thought you might have been talking about Austin.
No. God, no. Austin's going to get a lot of money.
I don't think the Lakers should give Austin a max, and that's what he's going to get
which
from
max,
somebody.
Though?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the max that another team can offer?
4 years, 177.
Or the max the Lakers can offer, which is 5 and 241? There may be a middle ground that the Lakers can live with that another team can't match.
Yes.
But I do think Laker fans need to wrap their heads around the idea.
Austin's going to ask for the max.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, let's...
As a player, you learn real quick, and you're taught this before you even get to the team that drafts you. There is no loyalty in this game.
Sure.
There is the moment you become disposable, the moment I can use you for something better. Yeah, thanks for the memories.
Right.
But this is a business.
Although, do we see a different paradigm now because Jalen Brunson took $100+ million
But that was
less.
Specifically to get his buddies there.
He
right. Wanted his
so there you go, to help get the team better.
But we just saw Laker fans have an entire conniption because Rich Paul and LeBron reportedly said, before we hear any offers or consider taking less money, we'd like to know why we're taking less money. Yeah. Who are you planning to get? And Laker fans were like, how dare you ask for a plan that's going to build our future and make sense for you to justify to take less money? It's like you're not allowed to know these things.
By the way, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think LeBron will be presented a plan. Do you not think so, Andy? I think they're going to say we're going to do this. Yes. Austin, we're going to do this. Look, whoever it is, Trey Murphy, we're going to do this. Whatever it is.
They need to be presenting LeBron a plan for reasons that are much bigger than LeBron. They need to just have a plan, period.
Well, they could present the plan to Rich, but Rich is not going to tell LeBron about it because LeBron and Rich are not talking.
With all of this, I don't think Austin Reeves should, if he asked for the max in a world where he says, I don't care, I want what the Lakers can max me, I don't think the Lakers should follow.
Okay, we'll get into that coming up next. Thanks for the calls again. It is a sea of red, white, and blue here at Hollywood Park Casino, gearing up for the U.S. men's national team versus Paraguay. They are slight favorites in that game. We'll get to the Austin Reeves things. Plus, we will get to what I think might be one of the greatest piece of baseball analysis I have ever heard. That's coming up next. Mase in Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, the FIFA World Cup does not create legends, it reveals them. And I am telling you, if you have never seen an event at COSM, whether that be a game like the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals are there, whether that be the World Cup, every World Cup game is live at COSM. This is the coolest way to watch sports. I have been there for so many different games, and it just makes every experience better. They have an 87-foot wraparound LED dome. If you sit in the dome, they'll bring you drinks. They got great food, cheese nachos, tri-tip sandwiches, beast burger, all this great stuff. Great food, great cocktails. And they've also got, if the World Cup's not your thing, if the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals are not your thing, they're doing cinema experiences like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. They took the movie and they fit it for their 87-foot wraparound LED dome, and it looks spectacular. For a schedule of everything coming up, all the World Cup games, go to COSM.com. That's COSM.com, COSM.com. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Chris Morales on ESPN LA, and it's time for your Hard Rock Casino Tajon Pit Pass. Pit Pass. Denny Hamlin stayed on a roll last weekend, winning the Firekeepers Casino 400 at Michigan International Speedway. Hamlin overcame adversity throughout the day and still found his way to victory lane, giving him back-to-back NASCAR Cup Series wins and even more momentum as the summer heats up. Now the Cup Series heads to Pocono Raceway for the Great American Getaway 400. The Tricky Triangle has long been one of Hamlin's best tracks, where he's won a record 7 Cup Series races. With Hamlin red hot and the playoff race intensifying, all eyes will be on Pocono this weekend. Buckle up. NASCAR heads to the Tricky Triangle at Pocono Raceway this weekend. Rev up your race weekends at Hard Rock Casino Tajon with high-energy race watch parties inside Hard Rock Cafe. Catch all the action as the races hit San Diego June 16th through the 21st. Then continue in Sonoma June 27th and 28th. Watch every lap on big screens with great food, cold drinks, and unbeatable atmosphere. Don't just watch it, experience it. Visit Hard Rock Casino Tajon online for details. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. And that's this week's Pit Pass on ESPN LA.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds you that many of the top health risks men face can go unnoticed. But annual checkups, screenings, and knowing your numbers can make all the difference. From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep and mental wellness, small steps can have a big impact. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate care. Take control of your health like I did. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Oh, the summer of soccer is here, and Mason and Ireland special edition for a Feel Good Friday. A World Cup Friday. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino. Mason, Andy, and Sua Cravens getting you ready for Team USA tonight in LA. And special thanks to Wild Fork Foods for making it possible. Today on ESPN LA, Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, quality prices. You hear Sua talking about the meat all the time. Meanwhile, we head back to Hollywood Park Casino and a special edition of Mason and Ireland for your Friday right now on ESPN LA.
I walks into a party with a chicken and a lizard. Essentially what we got here. We're live at Hollywood Park Casino, and there's a guy here holding a, I believe that's a rooster.
It's a rooster.
It is a rooster.
Aww.
Along with a lizard, and Sua now has the rooster on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to talk to this guy. What is the significance of rooster and lizard? Oh, come on over here. Come on over here.
Hey, I'm real friendly, but I'm going to just let you know right now, if Homeboy gets aggressive, he will be a nice, crispy lemon pepper.
No.
Nice and crispy.
What's your name, sir?
Pepper.
I'm Brian Love.
Brian Love. So tell me, you're walking around here, you got a chicken. That's a rooster, isn't it? A rooster and a lizard. Now, what's the strategy here? Your T-shirt has mushrooms. It says, have a magical day. Who are you? Why are you here? And what are you doing with a rooster and a lizard?
I'm Brian Love. I'm here for the World Cup, and I'm doing the entertainment because I know these people come to see some great things, so I'm trying to add to it And why not bring my boy 46 Sanders out? He's on Instagram. He's a celebrity rooster.
Well, how do you follow? His name is 46 Sanders?
46 Sanders.
Okay, you can follow him on Instagram. And
I
does
don't
your
just let
lizard
anybody.
have an
I've been-
Instagram account?
No, he's on the same page.
Okay, same
I've been
page.
to Miami a lot, and I end up falling in love with the iguanas.
Yeah. And how's the reaction been so far?
It's been, it's right here.
I know, they're all gathered
Yeah.
around you. Everybody wants to see the chicken
Everyone
and the
loves
lizard.
animals, man. Everyone
Chicken and
loves
lizard.
You could actually charge $1 to do this.
Hey, man, you get a little bit more.
Oh, Brian, thank you very much. You're rooting for Team USA tonight?
Team USA. Team USA.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate it, man. All right. The lizard and the rooster.
Sua
the beginning of a joke.
So unhappy right
Yeah.
now.
Sua's
Actually
got
not bad. He's actually
the
not
rooster on his shoulder.
A fun fact, I've been picked by an iguana or an ostrich.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're mean.
They are mean as hell. I was
Ostriches
feeding
are
them
mean.
corn. I ran out, and he pecked me right off the
Oh, look at
fence.
that.
Ostriches are ill-tempered, man.
Yeah, man. That's why he's bald.
I'm trying to think. What's this? Oh! There's a lizard loose. Look out! Jesus. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
He just leaped. The lizard just leaped this iguana onto Mace's laptop.
Unbelievable.
Are you afraid of reptiles?
No, not at all.
I got like 10 and 15-foot snakes at the house. I'll bring them.
Right now?
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. I'll bring them.
boas
You guys
and
wanna
stuff?
hold 'em?
You're a snake collector?
Yeah, we got some pretty big.
What's
Big,
the
snakes
okay?
at the house.
We're going to do something. But what's the damn appeal of having snakes?
Well, you get I think it's like 5,000 an egg, and they lay like 30 at a
Is
time.
that right? You get 5,000 an egg?
For some people that are interested in those type of.
So
things,
you've got a
yes.
snake farm.
I wouldn't say a snake farm. I just have 7 to 9 very large reptiles.
Are you
like a
Very
black market
expensive.
egg guy?
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Can we find you on the dark web, Sua?
Yes, it's Black Lizard 101.
There you go.
Yes.
Everybody's got an Instagram account now. All right. So real quick, I want to do this. Alexi Lawless has got a podcast called the State of the Union podcast, and I caught him talking about the U.S. men's national team as they get ready for Paraguay tonight. Hit it, Brian.
Given this group, I would take this group over most of the groups, if not all of the groups that we have ever had in a World Cup, which means you should expect this U.S. team to win this group. Is this the best collection of players? That remains to be seen, but this is, again, a generation that has been given absolutely everything. And so I think there are fair expectations, but higher expectations than we have ever had.
The U.S. is ranked number 17 by FIFA. Turkey, also in the group, ranked 22nd. Australia, 27th. And the team they're facing tonight, ranked overall 41st. Paraguay is ranked 41st. So, and the U.S. is a slight favorite tonight on the betting markets. It's like 51-49, right in that area. So it'll be a very competitive game tonight. Andy, your take.
I agree with everything Pepe said yesterday.
Excellent. Thank you. Insight and analysis.
Yes.
Of the 2026 World Cup, brought to you by Andy. Okay.
You don't get this for free.
Austin Reeves, there's a note that came across today that Austin Reeves will likely be offered the max by Brooklyn. Now, the max for Austin, we were talking about this before the break, the max, if he leaves the Lakers, is 4 years, $177. The max, if he stays with the Lakers, is 5 years, $241. What do the Lakers do if he gets a 4-year, $177 million offer from Brooklyn?
I think unless they can work out some type of sign-and trade, or they know exactly who is replacing him, and I mean like right effing now,
right?
You have to match that.
You have to match it. Do you have to go 541, 241? No, you just have to go 4-177.
Like there's space in between 5 and 241, 4 and 177.
Yep.
And I'm saying all this
200.
Yeah. I'm saying all this as somebody that is, I've been pretty open about this, not totally comfortable with what I think Austin's next contract is going to be. But that being said, if you let Austin walk for nothing, that represents a masterclass of bad asset management and bad planning, because you've had a few years to trade Austin,
right?
If you wanted to.
Sure.
If you let him walk over the money that I guess you didn't project him getting, that is a fireable offense, in all honesty.
There's just a flip side to that. And I agree 100%. Yep. If Austin leaves, you bring nobody of significance in, and then that's just you lost that talent, and Luka's by himself next year. Fireable offense. On the flip side of that, if you give Austin the max, 240-something million, 5 years, and you get the same player we know up to this point, we know what you're going to get from him, and it doesn't progress, he doesn't take that next step, he never becomes Luka's Robin to his Batman, that's also a fireable offense because you've also just done the very thing Laker fans accuse LeBron of. You're holding the team hostage with this deal because in this year's market, you're the best free agent available.
Let's put ourselves in Austin's shoes. So he's going to get a 4-year, reportedly $77 million contract offer from the Brooklyn Nets. If you're Austin, how do you view? Do you want to go disappear into the obscurity of the Nets organization making bags of money, or do you want to stay here, be relevant in the conversation, and make a little less?
If the Lakers can match what Brooklyn's offering me, if it's like, hey, we'll give you the max that Brooklyn just offered you, we'll give you the exact same contract, 4 years, 175.
Yep.
I would take that if I'm Austin because I don't leave. Luka wants me here. It's not like I'm missing out on money anywhere else around the league. And I'm hoping that additional leg room I gave them is the Brunson effect where they can bring in that third player if LeBron were to leave.
Andy, you're Austin.
If I'm Austin, everything we've learned about him, he wants to win. Like, going to Brooklyn, I don't think really makes a ton of sense for Austin. And frankly, I don't think it makes a lot of sense for Brooklyn. Like, unless Brooklyn is
trying to sell tickets,
trying to sell tickets, or they think they're a lot closer to winning than they seem to be.
Sure, don't look like
Austin's
it.
28 years old. Like, he is too old for a true.
But what are you going to do with cap space except go after the best available free agent? Sure. And that's Austin.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I'm Austin, I would want to meet in the middle with like 5 and 200, where you get that extra year of security, but it's a slightly lower average annual value where it's like 40 a year versus 44.
5-year, 200.
Yeah, something like that where you meet in the middle. And from Austin's perspective, it doesn't feel like you're the Lakers taking advantage of what is essentially a cap on Austin 2 years in a row.
The Dodgers have released their starting lineup for today in Chicago this afternoon, and Shohei is not in the lineup. Alex Call leading off in left field. And let's see who the DH. The DH is Santiago Espinal. So no Shohei today. Again, there's been no indication that this is serious, a huge concern. I'm sure it's precautionary. Hope it's precautionary. But he left the game last night with inflammation in his left knee. All right, coming up next for you. Well, I've got this great piece of baseball analysis I want to play for you guys. It'll be surprising. Plus, I've got a question for Sua. I pulled a list from Pro Football Focus. I don't know if you subscribe or use it at all. Okay. But they made a list of their You don't use any of it?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not going to I'll wait to say what I'll say.
They made a list of the 10 best NFL head coaches. Okay. And I want you guys to take a shot at guessing who they are. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Soccer's biggest tournament is here, and the U.S. kicks things off tonight in Los Angeles. Join ESPN LA at Hollywood Park Casino for a full day of tailgating, soccer talk, and tournament excitement. We're here from noon to 6, powered by Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods, quality meat, quality prices.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
Rams GM Les Snead joining us here on DeMarco and Travis. You mentioned, Myles Garrett, superpowers. Another guy with superpowers. When was the last time you talked to Aaron Donald?
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I'm not one to get involved in the metaverse a lot, but, some people have definitely shared some of what's being said out there on these technological platforms. So
Les, he's out there benching like 150-pound dumbbell.
He looks pretty good.
He's teasing all of us.
Yeah. Every time I've seen Aaron and anytime there's a video posted, I can say this. I do think he has snaps left in his body. Knowing Aaron wants to be the best if he was to ever take another snap. So it's been cool to see Aaron get excited. He's still a big Rams fan. He still communicates with Sean. So it's awesome that he's excited about this move.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
As a kid, my parents fought a lot. It was scary. I was taught to hide my emotions and told things like, don't cry and toughen up. The toxic stress response I developed back then led to anxiety and high blood pressure. Now I'm a parent, and I'm doing it differently. I support my son's feelings so he doesn't bury them.
Daddy!
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's a big hug.
Learn how to help kids grow without toxic stress response at first5california.com.
The summer deals are sizzling at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. It's Bethel Duran, and you can drive the same car that I got. A 2026 Camry Hybrid for just $359 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $359 for a brand new Camry Hybrid? Come on now, it's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Camry Hybrid Model 2561 with total SRP of $39,279. Lease and purchase amount of $21,964. $29.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer doc fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Your favorite sports, teams, and exclusive live events are waiting for you on the big screen when you watch on the ESPN app. It's all of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the biggest live events and the best championship moments.
This thing just got wild.
Love Scott Van Pelt. Get a good look.
Ain't nobody bigger than us, yeah. Get the ultimate sports fan experience when you stream on the ESPN app today.
And it is a Friday edition of Mason and Ireland, broadcasting live for the Summer of Soccer from Hollywood Park Casino. Today it's Mase, Andy Kamenetsky, Sua Cravens, Michael Funches, and you, Brian Cohen, back at headquarters. Special thanks to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for making it all possible. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you. We return to Hollywood Park Casino, Mason and Ireland, Friday edition on ESPN LA right now.
All right, we are live. It is a beautiful afternoon in Inglewood. We are at a cool soccer pavilion that Hollywood Park Casino has set up. Canada has just tied Bosnia-Herzegovina at 1. That game is being played in Toronto today, so a home game for Canada. And we'll keep you up to date on that. And, of course, tonight at 6 p.m., it is the U.S. versus Paraguay across the street here at SoFi Stadium. I wanted to give you guys, and by the way, Funch is here, in for Emily, doing an amazing job. Sua and Andy both here. I came across this clip, and I think it's actually really cool. So, you know, we all work as analysts. We all analyze stuff. I'm not so much an analyzer. You're a good analyzer, and so are you. You're excellent analyzers. It's not necessarily my thing. But Harold Reynolds is a really good analyzer, really good analyst. So last night, Harold Reynolds is on the baseball kind of whip around. They have kind of a show where he sits in studio, and then they cut away to different games. They cut away to a Cubs game, and I want you to hear what happened. This is Harold Reynolds on MLB Network last night talking about Alex Bregman.
Remind our audience what you were trying to get him to do.
Well, I wanted him to lower his front shoulder and get his bat to tilt back onto his shoulder like he normally does when he swings. As he was loading, he usually takes that bat and takes it right off his ear, and he'll duck behind the plate on it. Let's see. And you should see that barrel pointing slightly towards us. Hey,
It did.
It did.
Oh, Harold. Oh, Harold. Unbelievable. That's incredible.
There it is.
Oh, my goodness. Yep. You showed us what to look for. He literally did it, and he went yard.
So the homer hunts is
You were
by
like-
accident.
You were like, oops, there, he actually did it.
Yeah.
Boom, gone.
I love that when that happens.
Now that's a good analyzer right there.
Is that the equivalent of an analyst calling his shot?
Basically, yeah. He told, if you watch the clip, what he said, that pin it behind the ear and load up, it's exactly what he's doing. It's like he did what Harold Reynolds described and went yard.
He pulled a Tony Romo.
Pulled a Tony
Romo.
Although Romo, oh God,
Yeah.
don't even get me
We don't have
started
to.
on.
We
I
don't
don't want to do that today. I don't want. I've got plenty of that during football season bitching about Romo. All right. So here's what I wanted to do right here. We talked Austin Reeves. We talked LeBron James. I did a little back of the napkin roster that uses the salary cap, guys. So here's what I've got. Tell me if these are reasonable. I plugged in Austin Reeves. I gave him the max, 5 years, $240.
Wow.
Okay. LeBron James, 2 years, $40. DeAndre Ayton opts in at 8.1. Marcus Smart, 1 year, $10 million. Rui Hachimura, 2 years, $35 million.
I think Rui would want another year.
Want another year? Can we keep him at $17 million a year?
I think possibly, because I don't think there's going to be that many teams that go above the mid-level for him, but I think he would want another year.
Now, all that stuff would put them slightly over the salary cap. But they would be comfortably below the first apron and would actually have about $35 million to spend before they get to the first apron. I guess the question is, I would assume Mark Walter is going to spend up to the first apron, right?
I would think so. I would think that he's going to be when you start getting to different aprons, it actually starts affecting the way you can build a team.
Right.
I don't expect money to be an issue beyond just how it affects the cap.
Right. But don't those sound like reasonable things?
They sound reasonable, but what you are doing is essentially running it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm leaving myself $30 million to go out and do different
You're not
stuff.
getting anybody significant with that 30.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
So it's 30 in cap space.
30 in cap space.
Okay.
To the first apron.
So basically you're renouncing LeBron's cap hold, but you're
re-signing him. So the cap hold is valuable then.
Right. And Austin's cap hold is low, so you don't even have to worry about that until the end.
Right.
Rui, I think, would want maybe something closer to, if nothing else, 3 years and at 17 apiece.
And Smart might want a second year too.
He might want a second year.
Yeah.
Maybe you look to make it a team option, partially guaranteed, something like that.
So I'm a big fan of Run It Back Plus. Like they've got the ability to add some players, some rotational pieces, which includes the 25th pick in the draft, who I hope they figure out exactly who that is, somebody that can be a rotational player for them. This is where you start to build that depth, some low-cost,
that was what Dalton
young
Connect
talent.
was supposed to be.
Yeah, Dalton Connect, bust.
Jalen
Hood-Schifino, bust. You got to get that right. You got to nail those. What would Sam Presti do? He'd get them right.
He would get it right.
And they got to get it right this year.
This is why, actually, I really would like to hear the Lakers, assuming there actually are people.
Right.
I would like to hear them announce the people that they've hired for the scouting department.
So we know the one guy, the rocket scientist, Rohan, has been added, right?
Yes.
Rohan Ramadas.
But he's more of an analytics guy than he is necessarily a player evaluation guy. I know they're not completely separate, but it would be nice to hear just different departments being buffed out more.
Right.
Because we have not heard anybody replacing, essentially Joey and Jesse Buss, and Jesse in particular. All the scouts basically were fired. And the only thing we've heard about is Tony Bennett, who is a draft advisor. We've been told he's not running the draft room. He's not running scouting. It would be nice to hear that these people are in place.
Yeah. Well, they could be in place, right? And we just don't know about them. Rob has said, I'm not going to announce every single move we make.
Yes, I don't.
And the assistant general manager job is not filled. The other assistant, right? The second one.
I know Rob has said that. I will take him at face value. I don't get why you wouldn't say it, though. Because to me, you've got a fan base that wants to hear about, the Mark Walter era. We are expanding everything.
We know every business person that is being added,
exactly.
Worldwide global partnerships,
and
all
by the
that
way,
stuff.
And those are the positions that, quite frankly, most Laker fans don't care about.
But they are a huge sign of how elite this organization is going to be.
I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm saying most fans don't care.
Right.
They want to hear about the basketball side of things. I don't understand the strategy of, if they are adding those people and have adding those people, not telling us.
Right. I wonder, how much has Rob Pelinka's job changed? Like, he's going to rely on input from he's kind of been a lone wolf a little bit.
Yep.
But now he's got an organization that he's heading. How is he going to do in terms of delegating, sharing responsibility, collaborating on decisions?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird because at the end of the day, he still has final call. So
he does.
As much delegation that can take place. They can give all the advice they want.
But look
It's
at the
up to him.
Dodgers. Andrew Friedman's the top of the chain. Then you got Brandon Gomes. Then you got a layer of management, another layer
but
of
the
management
Dodgers are
down to
making
Dave
the
Roberts.
right decisions, and they're going through those layers of command in a organized manner in which they have a plan for not just this year or the next year, where the Dodgers see 5 or 10 years into the future. It seems like the Lakers react instead of being proactive.
Well, I think we are shifting gears on that. I think they are going to become very proactive because they're doing what the Dodgers, they're building those, the idea is build those layers of build that infrastructure, the analytics and the training and the health science and all that stuff.
You got to trust it as well, though. Once you build it, you got to trust it. It can't be at the end of the day, final calls at the top. It's got to be, we've done our bit, we've done our studies, we've got our history, we've got our stats. We know the guy. Let's go. We're all in on the same page.
All right. I want to shift over to the NBA Finals again. So NBA Finals game number 5 is tomorrow night in San Antonio. I came across a nugget that I think is telling. Nearly half of tickets purchased for Game 5 in San Antonio are from New York and New Jersey area codes. There is going to be a big showing of Knicks fans at that game tomorrow night. And the one thing that the Knicks have been able to do, and before that Oklahoma City was able to do, was to beat up Wemby. Physicality is the answer to dealing with Wemby. Here's Isaiah Thomas on, for lack of a better phrase, Wemby abuse.
Wemby has been the victim of some of the dirtiest ever. Right? I mean, people are grabbing and holding him. I mean, Shaq took more abuse in our league than any NBA player probably that's ever played. You know, the term hacker Shaq, right? That means you get to hit him, foul him, and they labeled it, it's okay to hack a Shaq, right? Now, as a person, it ain't never okay to hit me and foul me hard. I'm not taking it, right? Shaq's demeanor was, okay, he took it. Now with Wemby, we are allowing people to grab him, hold him, knock him down. I mean, they literally got him like locked up like this. Now, his demeanor, they lucky he hasn't turned around and popped one of them in the face real quick. Because
yeah, they're lucky. Well, he did.
I was going to say.
He's actually dished it out, too.
He's got 2 or 3 flagrant fouls in the playoffs.
Jalen Brunson still got himself a bruise from getting thrown down on the floor, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're not innocent in it, but Wemby is definitely getting mauled up and down the floor, and they're not calling it. A lot of the times, it's like he can't even get down to the box. He can't even get to the paint without getting tackled or his jersey getting halfway ripped off. So they've got to tighten up.
See, I think this is a new level of NBA defense, at least for me watching. What Oklahoma City does, what the Spurs do, what the Knicks are doing now, what Detroit does. There is a level of physicality that is sort of emerging in the game right now. Do you agree with that, Andy?
I think it's emerging particularly with the teams that put in the time and the hours establishing this is who we are.
Right.
The Pistons do that. The Thunder do that. I think the Spurs have done that. And the Knicks, they're not necessarily known as much of a defensive team, but OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, like these are guys that Mitchell Robinson that are known for playing super physical.
Right.
Jalen Brunson's not a defender, but he's a physical player. And I think they've established that reputation and perception, and it allows you to get away with a lot.
Yeah. That is the one answer that people have seemed to find for Wemby is to beat him up. And, yeah, I guarantee you Isaiah Thomas wouldn't take it.
I mean, this is nothing new. Jordan rules.
Yeah,
Jordan
rules.
been around
Exactly.
for a long time.
Exactly. All right, real quick, I want to get to this. Sean McVay says no minicamp. No minicamp. What do you think, Sua?
I think he's a great coach. I think
what gets accomplished at minicamp?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. It's the biggest. I mean, on the third day of minicamp, if your coach is cool, like you're most likely doing like a team activity. I remember my last year on the Broncos. We thought we were coming out to practice the last day of minicamp. It was like 5 groups of teams of whatever, and whoever can hit their golf ball into this target and this line, they're done for the day.
Really?
And then, like, the winner got, like, first dibs on whatever they were cooking. We had, like, a food truck pull up. So, like, the third day of minicamp, it was the entire team just hacking away at the practice, which was great. It's team bonding. The guys don't need to necessarily be there for that. So, for the Rams, I'm sure he's like, hey, Let's get a summer break on 3. Have fun. I'll get ready to work into July. See y'all then.
There you go.
Great coach.
Nice. I always think of Bruce Smith said to me years and years ago. Bruce Smith, I was talking to him, and he was playing for Marty Schottenheimer at the time, for your old team, Washington. And Bruce Smith says he told Marty he had X number of plays in him, whatever it is, 1,000 plays in him. He could have them in practice or he could have them in games. But he had 1,000 plays in him. And that's really, don't a lot of players feel like that, like training camp does?
Yeah, you get out of training camp beat up. That's the hardest part of the season is training camp because you put in all that work for about 3 weeks and 90% of the team is going to get cut.
Yeah.
And that's the worst part of it because you go through OTAs, you go through mini camp, you do all the off-season training, you get to fall camp, and you're just dog days of summer. For about 18 straight days, you don't get to leave. You have to practice 2 days, and then they wait on that 19th day, go ahead and turn that iPad
That's
in.
it.
Here's a trash
That's
bag.
rough,
That
man.
locker out.
That is rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
It's a lot.
All right, coming up next for you to do some fast track. Funch's got stuff. BC's got stuff back in the studio. It is a spectacular afternoon to be at Hollywood Park Casino. My goodness, look at this place. It is all red, white, and blue. The drinks are flowing. The food is great. Just a fantastic day. If you are coming to tonight's USA Paraguay game at Los Angeles Stadium, which we call SoFi Stadium, definitely come by Hollywood Park Casino. It's a great time and a great setup. And by the way, after us, Travis and DeMarco and Geeter are going to be doing a show. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And now from Good Karma Brands, here is Sam Pines.
Hi, this is Sam Pines, partner at Good Karma Brands in ESPN LA. Yeah, those 4 letters matter, ESPN. And the first one is the most important, entertainment. That's our goal. And here in LA, we've got iconic voices in championship teams to talk about every day. We're an independent company, and our founder, Craig Karmazin, has kept us hyper-focused on 3 things that matter: the fans, our advertising partners, and our teammates. Whether it's a great breakdown of last night's game, figuring out who has to pay up on a bet, or something fun on social, we want you to enjoy it. So no matter where you're listening, on 7:10 a.m., the ESPN LA app, TuneIn, iHeart, Odyssey, or watching on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, thanks for being part of this with us. You're not just listening to the story, you're part of it. ESPN LA, LA's mega sports station.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
The next great story in Los Angeles is happening in Glendale. Hyundai of Glendale is now open. Lease a new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SC for just $299 a month. Plus, enjoy owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or visit HyundaiofGlendale.net. $299 per month plus tax. Closed in lease for 24 months. $39.99 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. On approved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 75 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 6/30/26.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Visit Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Thanks again for taking me to the game, man. I can't wait to get in there. By the way, what's in the bag?
Oh, I bring my own hot dog and peanuts. Saves a ton.
Savvy. And what about the beach chairs?
Why buy seats when you can save big and bring your own?
We can't get in without tickets.
Tickets? What do you think the portable TV is for?
Don't save money pretending to go to the game. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Headed by Ronaldo! He is a sensation! It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA.
Para Messi.
All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Michelob Ultra is brewed here. So is the grit that takes U.S. soccer players to the world's biggest stages. The excitement that fills a stadium before a single ball is kicked. The feeling when we rally together behind one team. From the pitch to the pour, Superior is brewed here. Michelob Ultra, proud sponsor of the U.S. men's national soccer team. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain matte fold, and race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
And before we get to Fast Track, we are joined live by one of our World Cup correspondents, Stacy. Stacy, thanks for coming by. How are you?
I am awesome. Best day of my life.
Now, you got this red, white, and blue in your hair. You got the glitter on your face. You're like all in on this, right?
I am. We are going all in. It was go big or go home.
Now, where are you from?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. So you drove in for the game.
We flew. Flew to the airport, Long Beach Airport.
Oh, okay. That's officially the world's best airport?
It is.
Yeah.
If you've been there, you know.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. You know, you know. So this was on your wife's bucket list, right?
Yes, it is. She has been wanting to go to the World Cup since she was 11, playing soccer, and she played soccer through college at Stevens College. She wanted to go from that time when she had little bumblebees on her socks.
Nice.
And knew she wanted to go to the World Cup, and we made it happen.
So describe the
atmosphere.
Describe the atmosphere around here.
Positive energy. Everybody is so in love with just being here. And you know what? We have a friend from Europe who said that's what happens at the World Cup. Everybody's so happy to be there. There's no negativity.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you picking them to win tonight?
You know who's winning tonight? You know what's great about tonight?
What?
United States and Paraguay are both red, white, and blue.
Oh!
Yes, so you get to root for international world unity.
But especially America.
I mean, yes.
You're really trying to box her into a corner where she's saying she's rooting for the U.S. Let her root for whoever she wants.
I love America. I am an American girl. I love America. I do.
There you go.
I love
Now,
Paraguay. I love it all.
How did you get in? Because tickets are like crazy expensive, and I was looking on StubHub, and I'm like, are you crazy?
We bought them months ago because I was like, I wanted to be that person that did for their person what they do, and it was like, this is going to cost us like $3,500 just to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Just to go to a game.
Yep.
And then we pushed the button on the computer and did it.
Well, I'm glad you do.
And I want you to know that the QR code finally showed up on my phone today, and that was like a really big moment.
That is a big moment,
Super stressful to not see your tickets every day.
Well, Stacy, it's awesome to I'm glad you and your partner are having a great time tonight. You and your wife. Your wife. Sorry about that. Yeah.
It's okay.
I have a partner. You have a wife.
All right.
Yeah. So have a blast over there. Okay.
People are wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stacy. There's Stacy, our official World Cup correspondent, joining us live here from Hollywood Park Casino and the big Summer of Soccer kickoff party. All right, now let's hit some Fast Track. Funch, let you get set up. What do you got?
So I don't know if you guys know about this, but there is something going on really
exciting at Santa Monica Third Street Promenade.
Okay.
They're opening up a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizzeria.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And I don't know if you guys know anything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know it's out of your age range or whatever.
Think of what were their names? Donatello,
Leonardo,
Michelangelo,
Raphael.
So is that still a big thing? Are the Mutant Ninja Turtles still a big
Seth
thing?
Rogen had a version of them that he produced that did really well.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes, still with kids or whatever. I guess their big thing is eating pizza. Like, they love eating pizza. They eat pizza almost every day.
Nice.
And they're opening up this pizzeria on Third Street Promenade. I'm going to ask you guys.
Yep.
If you guys can go eat at a fictional restaurant.
Oh,
a
fictional
TV show, a movie.
Oh, I know.
Where are you eating at?
I would eat at the Bear, which is that show on Hulu with all the chefs and the Michelin stars and Jeremy Allen White and all that stuff. I would eat at the Bear.
Now, which one are you eating at? The beef dip place or a real restaurant?
Well, the beef dip is kind of legendary. I'd probably go beef dip. Yeah. By the way, Bear's coming back at the end of the month.
I know. I'm excited.
Andy, where would you eat?
I'm going to the Copacabana in Goodfellas.
I knew you were
entering through the back,
I knew it.
And I'm going to be filmed with an unbroken Steadicam shot.
Oh, it's going to be a oneer.
Yes.
A oneer of Andy entering the Copacabana. That's awesome,
Yep.
man.
You're going to go watch Frankie Valli?
What?
You're going to go watch Frankie Valli?
He's going to send me a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
There you go. Sua, what do you think?
A place I want to eat in
a
movie,
fictional,
the Rib Shack in Norbit.
Really?
Just
in Norbit.
I'm not passing up on seeing Rez Busher run by and Eddie Griffin and Cat Williams making jokes all day.
I did not expect a Norbit reference in this show.
How you doing? How you doing? I'm 165.
Ben Conroy, who is running the board. Good.
Oh, yes.
Steak place in the great outdoors.
The 88er.
That's a great one. Funch, do you have one?
Let's see. I mean, Andy, I love from
Andy's
Goodfellas.
is unbelievable.
Yes,
from
but
Goodfellas.
I think, the Regal Beagle.
The Regal Beagle. I don't even know if they serve food at the Regal Beagle.
Well, I mean, you can have a drink
It was a
there.
bar. You
Yeah,
can have a drink there.
Have a drink there with Larry.
Big shout out to Three's Company.
Right?
Hello,
Go get some-
1983.
I need a wingman like Larry.
There you go.
83, that was like the end of the show. That
Was
wasn't
it the
even
end of the show? It was
beginning.
really 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, BC, what do you got?
First off, if I was choosing, I'd go to Good Burger. Try that good
good one, yeah.
It is a good one, man.
You go in the grinder.
All right, so we're about that time of high school graduation, final time. Also comes with that with the classic senior pranks. My buddy is a science teacher down in San Diego, Patrick Henry High School. Apparently, 200 locks, all the school doors super glued this week as a high school kind of, senior prank. Where would you kind of rank that as a super gluing all the locks to the school so nobody can go in, no class today? What do you think?
Can I be honest? My mom works at a school. She says kids are completely out of control. I don't think we need to give kids more of a chance to be completely out of control. It's ridiculous, and it's all these TikTok challenges, like TikTok, I'm going to ruin the bathroom. TikTok, I'm going to. It's like it's a little much.
Yeah, I don't like bonehead, childish things like that. I guess
childish.
I'm a Scrooge when it comes to pranks. I don't really like pranks like that.
You know what's funny, though, when you were saying, like, all the TikTok challenges ratchets the stuff up, it explains how much different it is now versus when we were growing up. When we were growing up, you didn't want anyone to find out anything you did. No documentation, no paper trail. Now kids won't do anything
unless there's a record of it.
Documentation, a paper trail.
Yeah.
Like, it's truly video or it doesn't count.
They want attention. They want eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll do anything for clout.
What's wrong with us? We all want eyes now. Kids want eyes.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
You should teach kids, Mase, about how it's not important. You don't need attention.
You don't need attention. It is not important. I certainly don't need it. I need affirmation more than attention.
True.
I need a lot of affirmation. It's like oxygen.
They did a survey on what's the name of the youngest generation? Generation X?
Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha. They said that the oldest of Gen Alpha, on average, would rather be famous than rich.
Really?
I believe that.
Rather be famous than rich.
Yeah. Being famous is the new economy.
But doesn't famous lead to rich?
I guess it depends
Yeah.
on how you use it, but it gets you in more doors being famous than it does just having liquid cash. You could be a billionaire and I can be a famous streamer.
Yeah.
And to to everybody else, I am more valuable than you.
So which would you want, fame or
give
rich?
Me this money and I'll fall off the face of the earth.
Andy?
Oh, I want enough money that I can never be seen again.
I promise you, if it's not on the golf course, you're not seeing me.
Ben's over there. You're there?
I'll take that money. I'll take that
I'll
money.
I'll delete all social media. I won't have a phone. You have to call somebody
There's an
to call
amount
me.
out there that you could pay me to quite literally never see me again.
Really?
Absolutely.
Never.
Where do we start? What's the starting bid?
7 figures?
Well, I stepped right into that.
Well, that's the starting bid to get rid of Andy.
Let's get the ball rolling on.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. There's some fast track for you. I'm trying to think of this one. Okay, I'm going to throw this at you. It's probably not fair to do it this way, but I'm going to do it. Rams have, Sua, this is for you. Rams have sort of stacked everything with Myles Garrett. And,
it's
the Aaron Donald stuff is floating around out there, all that stuff. Our left tackle is in trouble. Do we need to proactively get another offensive lineman? And I want to point out that Alaric Jackson, allegations, he said, she said, all that stuff, but the NFL does their investigation, and sometimes it's like 6 games.
Yeah.
Do the Rams need to be very proactive and go out and get some offensive line depth?
I think you, especially at left tackle.
Yeah.
Yes, that's your quarterback's blind spot. That's a position where we saw last year that if our left tackle goes down, it's a struggle. It's a little bit of a struggle. And Stafford, if those that haven't watched the Rams, isn't the most mobile guy at his age.
No, he doesn't. His scrambling isn't what it used to be.
It's not pretty to watch.
No, it's not.
So left tackle is 100% vital for the Rams to get somebody signed and into training camp.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I had somebody who knows say that after Matthew Stafford, Alaric Jackson might be the most important player on that offense.
100%. It's your quarterback's bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
He is keeping your guy up on his feet. When a quarterback gets blindside sacked, that's whiplash. He has back issues. He is older. The Rams cannot afford Stafford to go down at any point in this season.
And they've done all this stuff to tee up this season. There's no way you're going to go into it without a good answer at left tackle.
The only thing that will limit the Rams from being the number 1 team in the NFC is Stafford getting hurt. Yeah. That is the only way the Rams season goes off the rails. The Rams can win 11 games this season, right, and be the number 2 seed, number 3. I will have full confidence they are the favorite to win the Super Bowl, no matter what. But if Stafford gets hurt, kiss that season goodbye. That left tackle's position has to get fixed.
It's also coming at a time, too, where the Rams have had concerns about Puka Nacua. Now there's this situation with Jackson. I'm not going to go so far as to say I think there's a bad culture with the Rams because I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, Sean doesn't play that.
But it is something that Sean's going to need to wrap his arms around. I understand these guys have personal lives, and Sean McVay cannot be there for everything. But this is coming at a time now where, if I'm correct, Jackson's starting to get paid.
Yeah.
They have concerns about Puka Nacua's future contract, so they gotta lean into this and figure out what is going on and try to get their arms around it.
Sua, do you think they're going to pay Puka before the season?
No.
I
think due to what's happened and everything that's transpired from last season and even in this offseason, I think that they'll tag him to try to get the message across.
Yeah.
Like, hey, tighten up. Nobody's bigger than the program. And it's up to what Puka does on the field this year and off the field.
Off the field keeps
for
it.
him to get that max deal. I think the Rams want to keep him. I think they would make him the highest paid receiver in the NFL of the rivals Jamar Chase or whoever is the highest paid. But it's up to him. And I think that if he continues to give them reasons off the field, Puka will be tagged and traded in a package.
Ooh, all right. Ooh. All right. That's interesting. Okay. We are live at Hollywood Park Casino. It is a great afternoon. There's a nice breeze rolling. It's sunny. SoFi Stadium's right over there. That's where the U.S. men's national team is going to play Paraguay tonight. There is a lot of red, white, and blue in the house. People are ready for this game. We got a little more fast track coming up for you next. Mase and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right. Jacob Imrani is the guy. And, the weekend, maybe you're going out of town. Maybe you're driving down to San Diego, driving out to Palm Springs like I am tomorrow, and you get into an accident. And there are all kinds of situation. You know, like there's an Uber or Lyft accident. It could be a commercial vehicle that you get into an accident with. You get sideswiped, you get rear-ended as a pedestrian, whatever that is. Listen, you want somebody that I have called myself in that moment. You want to call Jacob Emrani. Ireland and I agree. A friend of ours and the guy we trust if something happens. And here's the thing. You do not pay Jacob unless he wins for you. You get a free consultation and no obligation and no fee unless he wins. He is going to get you maximum compensation. So remember, easy phone number, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Or remember, call Jacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
The biggest moments in sports happen on ESPN LA.
And you know the biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA, made possible by Hard Rock Casino Tajon.
Tip it good for the lead with 1.2 seconds to go. OG Anunoby.
Take the easy drive from downtown LA to Hard Rock Casino Tajon. From slots and table games, every moment brings something new. Take it all in. Deep cut steak and seafood for a power finish. UU Asian dining for bold, elevated flavors. Or classic favorites at Hard Rock Cafe. Join Unity by Hard Rock and earn rewards worldwide. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Play every moment. Must be 21 years of age or older. Problem gambling. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Hey, guys! Good afternoon is right. Thank you very much, guys. All right, we're doing a little fast track here. Sue is here. Andy's here. We're going to talk to Mario Ruiz in just a couple of minutes with a preview of the U.S. men's national team playing Paraguay tonight and the rest of the tournament. In the meantime, Funch, what do you got?
All right, my favorite place to go to in the world, McDonald's.
Oh, I love
is
McDonald's.
Doing something for the World Cup and also America's 250th birthday.
Nice.
They're coming back with their fried apple pie.
Oh.
The fried apple pie.
I like that. I like that.
The one that you eat, you take a bite of it, it's like...
It's got a crunch to it.
It's like biting to molten lava.
Yes.
I was going to say, scalding hot on
Yes.
It is very hot.
This is... It starts next week, June 22nd. You can buy it from any McDonald's, whatever. Is there any other food from any other fast food place that makes you go crazy like a apple pie does for me?
Well, let's stop for a second and recognize that McDonald's is very underrated. I love McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things. Don't give me that look.
No, get out of here.
One of my favorite things is the apple pie and the caramel sundae. And here's the thing you do: you take the caramel sundae, you dip the apple pie in the caramel sundae, and that is like unbelievably delicious.
Pie
it's
a la
like
mode.
It's pie a la mode. It's exactly right.
Can I tell you something else they're bringing back? They're bringing their Big Mac sauce with the nuggets.
Oh, Big
They're
Mac
doing
sauce
that.
with the
They're
wow.
doing that now.
Funch is down in the weeds with McDonald's, huh?
I can start a podcast.
Yeah,
It's a McDonald's
seriously, the
subreddit.
McDonald's show. Andy, what do you think?
I love the McDonald's fries.
Yeah,
I still
McDonald's
think-
does the best fries.
I still think those are the best fries. Get a little barbecue sauce. Do they still do the honey?
The honey,
Yes.
I
Just
like the honey
straight
mustard.
honey.
Will one
Yes.
up you.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to change your life.
Okay.
Go to Burgers Never Say Die in Glendale.
Been there.
That's McDonald's fries, but on steroids.
Oh, is that right?
It's what McDonald's was used to be, at least.
Why are McDonald's fries better than everybody else's fries? You'd think somebody else would have cracked this code by now.
I don't think we can answer that on the radio.
Yeah.
There's some things in there.
I do know why the Coke is better, though.
I saw this too.
Did it come
Yes,
from Miami?
No, the Coke is cold.
Oh.
The Coke is cold when it comes out the little thing.
Yep.
And would put it nice.
Exactly.
Yes.
Boy, I'll tell you, if you need any McDonald's updates, Funch has got them.
One thing that I do love, too, from another place, Jack in the Box tacos.
James Worthy loves Jack in the Box tacos.
Does he really?
Yes,
Oh,
for real. He will talk them up any opportunity
They've got
he
good
gets.
egg rolls at Jack in the
They
Box.
do.
Yeah,
They
egg
do.
rolls
I
are
just
good.
found this out.
They've got great egg rolls.
Can I tell you my standard order at McDonald's when I lived in New York in the late 90s? Every Friday, I would finish a show. I would go to McDonald's. I would buy 2 Big Macs, 10-piece chicken McNuggets,
2 Big Macs?
hot mustard sauce, 2 large fries, apple pie, and caramel sundae.
And you'd eat all of that?
Wow.
Then I'd get rockin' stoned, and I'd eat all of it
One
to celebrate
sitting.
the weekend.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
I'm dead
That's
serious.
like 5,000 calories
That's
right
all-
there.
But it's all right. It's the end of the week. I've successfully accomplished the
2
week.
Big Macs, a 10-piece nugget, 2 large
That is
fries.
the true definition of F it Friday
love
right there.
Now that is F it Friday. No, but
That's 4 patties.
here's the difference between then and now. I weigh 40 pounds less than I did when I was eating McDonald's every Friday in New York.
As I get a slider delivered, only from
There you
Wild
go.
Fork.
PC, what do you got?
Fast track.
All right, I just came across this on Twitter. Jason Tatum is on a podcast talking about the face of the NBA, and he said if you ask 10 different people, you're going to get 8 different answers on who the face of the NBA is, and that to him is a good thing, and that's how it should be. Do you agree with that, or is it better if 1-2 guys instead of, as Tatum said, you'll get 8 different answers?
Well, the best thing is a rivalry, right? Where you got 2 guys going at each other. That, I think, makes it fun. I think the face of the NBA, though, indisputably, for me, is Wemby. He's the guy that, like, for example, that's the guy my mom is watching right now. She's, like, fascinated by Wemby. He's so tall. I mean, he's such an attraction, I think. The biggest box office, I think, in the league.
I mean, the ratings bear it out.
Yeah.
The ratings for the last couple rounds of the playoffs have been really big, and the constant is Wemby.
Get this. The ratings for the last game, Game 4, doubled what Game 4 did last year. That's the appeal of Wemby. It's also New York.
Of course.
But it's the appeal of Wemby as well. Last year, Oklahoma City, Indiana did not light up the world the way this series is.
Yeah, I think the league wanted Anthony Edwards to be the guy. But, I mean, Wemby right now is just undeniable. He's the most popular young face in the league that's just taking everything by storm.
Now, my mom actually is rooting for the Knicks for an interesting reason. She knows Mike Brown.
How?
So Mike Brown, when he was in Cleveland, his kids went to the school that my mom worked at. And so I talked about Mike Brown. He eventually figured out that was my mom and would always talk to my mom in the school office when she was at work. So she got to know Mike Brown that way, and that's one of the connections I had with Mike Brown. So she's rooting for the Knicks.
He's one of the nicest
What
people.
a nice guy.
He is
a nice guy.
Great person.
Great dude.
He got done dirty in Sacramento.
Sure he did.
He shouldn't have got booted.
But it's all led to
I was going to say.
It's all the cusp of a
they
championship.
I'd argue they did him great because look where he is right now.
Look where he is.
They were holding him back.
Yep.
Light the beam.
All right, coming up next for you, Mario Ruiz is going to join us. You know Mario from our LAFC broadcasts, and he knows as much about soccer as anybody that I know. He will tune us up for the tournament and for tonight's game at SoFi Stadium, the U.S. versus Paraguay. We are live at Hollywood Park Casino. It is a fantastic afternoon. Everybody gearing up for the game tonight. ESPN.
Game 4 at the Garden, and the Knicks got the win for the home crowd, taking a 3-1 series lead.
Brunson pulls a quick three. Off the front rim, no. Tip it, good! OG Anunoby!
Game 5, Saturday night. Coverage tips off at 4:30 p.m. live from San Antonio as the Knicks look to close it out.
The Spurs, the Knicks.
Hear every moment of the play-by-play on ESPN LA. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino.
This is John Ireland. Here in LA, we got tired of wondering what was in our tap water. So we installed a Life Source whole house water system. One system, better tasting water from every tap. No harsh chlorine taste, no salt, no hassle. Life Source is an essential home appliance. Call the Life Source Water California factory at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com for limited time, factory direct pricing, and free installation. Life Source Water. Taste and feel the difference.
Warranty limitations apply.
Summer of soccer is here, and there's no better place to watch than Rockin' Brews. Catch every match on massive LED screens with surround sound, drink specials, and game day favorites like our new El Clasico burger. Whether you're backing Team USA or cheering on your home country, grab your crew, raise a glass, and catch every match at Rockin' Brews, serving those who rock. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Oh, the summer of soccer is here, and Mason and Ireland special edition for a Feel Good Friday. A World Cup Friday. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino. Mason, Andy, and Sua Cravens getting you ready for Team USA tonight in LA. And special thanks to Wild Fork Foods for making it possible today on ESPN LA. Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, quality prices. You hear Sua talking about the meat all the time. Meanwhile, we head back to Hollywood Park Casino and a special edition of Mason and Arwen for your Friday right now on ESPN LA.
And we are at Hollywood Park Casino. Fantastic day. This
Rocking in the
Rocking
USA.
in the USA. There you go. And U.S. men's national team will play Paraguay tonight at 6 p.m. right across the street from us at SoFi Stadium. Team USA ranks 17th in the FIFA rankings. They're in a group with Turkey. They rank 22nd. Australia ranked 27th. And Paraguay, the team they're playing tonight, is ranked number 41, led by head coach Mauricio Pochettino. And, of course, I see a bunch of Christian Pulisic jerseys out here as everybody gets ready for the game. People are definitely pumped. And we're going to talk to Mario here in a minute. In the meantime, I wanted to mention that I want to throw something at you, and you in particular, Andy, while we got time here. Domantas Sabonis is maybe going to be traded by Sacramento. It sounds like they're moving towards trading Domantas Sabonis. And I've got a lot of Laker fans on my timeline and asking me, what about Domantas Sabonis to the Lakers? When does it happen?
I hope never.
Oh, really?
I think it would be hard to find a worse center as your back line for a Luka and presumably Austin.
Because he's not enough of a rim protector?
Not enough of a rim protector. He is not good defending in space. He doesn't stretch the floor. He's really talented. I just think he's hard to build around in this NBA.
Got it. Okay. That's a name that's floating around out there. Another name that's floating around out there right now is Mario Ruiz. Mario, what's going on, man?
What's happening? Are you guys ready? Are you guys
ready
for this?
We are pumped out here, man. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. I see you guys. Pumping up the crowd. It's a good crowd out there.
It's a great crowd. So, Mario, what does it mean for the World Cup to you as a soccer fan, the World Cup to be here in North America and to have a game right here at SoFi Stadium?
This is just so huge. I mean, not just for me, but for like everybody that is involved with like U.S. soccer. Because if you remember in '94, MLS was born after that World Cup. So that's how big the World Cup is and the impact that it can have on a nation. Now that it's here again, you can just imagine the impact that it's going to have on U.S. soccer as a whole, as bringing kids into the sport, the growth of MLS. I mean, this right here tonight at SoFi Stadium is about to be the biggest home match in history for the U.S. men's national team, period. I mean, the United States has played World Cup matches here on home soil before, but never have the expectations been so high for the U.S. men's national team. So this is a real team with a lot of hope here, and that would be huge for their confidence to get off to a really good start here and get things rolling and get into that next round, because there's next round expectations for this U.S. men's national team.
Mario, for people who don't really know much or anything about Team USA soccer, like, say, me, how would you...
By the way, you're not alone. A lot of people will say it's the World Cup. I'm going to tune in tonight, even though I don't know anything.
How would you describe the style and strengths of this team?
I would say the strength of this team is that they are all in their prime, and there's a lot of talented players that play all over the world in some of the best leagues in Europe. I mean, this is supposed to be their time. It's called the golden generation, right? These are the golden generation of players, supposedly, right? They're all in their prime. This is what they've been waiting for. Everybody, the fans have been waiting for this. These players have been waiting for this. There's no better time than now on home soil. I know the pressure is on for sure with these, because they are on home soil, and the time is now, as we all know. But the U.S. men's national team has to go look at what Mexico did. Mexico, what they did in the opener, they handled all that pressure, because you want to talk about pressure. There was a ton of pressure in that match for Mexico against South Africa in Mexico City. Mexico was a clear favorite, playing at home, billions of people watching all over the globe. Mexico played in 7 World Cup openers and never won one of those. They finally did yesterday, and they took care of business. So that is something that the U.S. needs to do. Don't do what Canada just did. Canada was out at home, dominating, and all of a sudden they missed a couple chances, the Bosnians get one chance on a corner, one chance, and it goes in. And all of a sudden, the game is complicated. Canada's nervous. The fans are nervous. Canada does come out with the 1-1 tie there and pull out the 1 point, which is huge. A good result for Canada. They're pulling out that 1-1. But USA, there's higher expectations than a 1-1. USA has to perform in this one against a very, very tough opponent. Paraguay's a tough opponent, tougher than a lot of people think.
Mario, you mentioned Mexico, and I'm glad you did because I'm watching their match yesterday. I felt like they could have won that game 5-1. It feels like at a certain point they were getting ready to dominate, especially when South Africa went down a man. Do you feel
went down another man
for a short time before Mexico lost the guy? But I feel like Mexico could have blown them out. They could have made a statement. Do you think that with the U.S. being the favorite in Group D, with Paraguay being so defensively stout and talented, do you think that America cannot scrape by in a 1-0 match? Is that satisfactory enough, or does this need to be a dominant performance where it's a multi-goal scoring fest where you hold this team to 1 goal max, but you get 2 or 3 on the board from not just Pulisic, but from the rest of the guys contributing?
I think there's a difference between scoring 1 goal and getting by, squeaking by, getting the 3 points, but looking bad. But then there's also the other side where you can just dominate, play well, maintain possession, never give up any chances defensively, dominate the game with a 1-0 victory, pick up the 3 points. I think any way possible, the USA just has to come out with the full 3 points because, like I was saying, Paraguay is not one of those teams that you want to play in a World Cup opener. They're organized. They're very physical. They're disciplined defensively.
They're going to be hard to score against.
Beat themselves. They're very hard to score against. This is a team that USA did beat last November, so that's going to give them confidence. They beat them 2-1, very, very close match in a friendly. But if the USA gets off to a good start and take advantage of that crowd, ride that crowd, get an early goal would be massive because that would open up the entire game for the U.S. men's national team. And then you could see probably a 2-0, maybe even a 3-0 win for the U.S. men's national team. But you got to take advantage of that crowd and bury one, put one in the back of the net early. You're going to get those chances. You're going to have possession. You got to be clinical with the finishing. That's one thing that I always talk about. You can dominate a game, but if you don't put it in the back of the net, if you're not clinical with the finishing, then all that goes for nothing. You got to put one of those at least in the back of the net early and take advantage and get this thing rolling and take the full 3 points early in this group.
Mario, I had the chance for the Mason Plus podcast to talk to Andres Cantor from Telemundo, and it was such an amazing career and amazing guy. We talked about the field expanding to 48. How do you feel about the field now being 48? Has it watered everything down, or has it let more deserving teams in?
It has watered things down a little bit, but there are those teams that deserve to be in there. I mean, sometimes you get a team like Italy who hasn't, been in the World Cup in the last 4 World Cups. Shakira has been in more World Cups than Italy in the past World Cup. So there you have it. I mean, Italy deserves to be in there. They just can't get in. And they lost to the Bosnians who just played today against Canada. So there's these teams like Bosnia and Herzegovina that are good European hard teams. But then there's also teams like Curacao, who have a very, very small population, who don't have much of a chance. But they're just happy to be in it. There's teams like that are just happy to be in it, don't have a chance. So it does get watered down. So these group stages, you'll see, there's not really like a group of death, what we're used to, right? We're used to like having, this team is like loaded with 4 just powerhouse teams all in one. Now we're starting to see, okay, maybe there's 2 good teams and 2 teams that don't really deserve it. But I like to see all these, it makes it more global, right? It makes it
by the way,
and it's just exciting.
And, Andres said you can put 100 teams in and the cream will rise to the top. It's still going to be Spain and France and, all of the main contenders that would come through that. So it is giving some other countries an opportunity to. So who do you like in the tournament beyond tonight's match and the U.S. men's national team in Paraguay?
Like if you want to get right to it, huh?
If I say I need your finals pick, who is your finals pick? You got to go on the record before it all starts, Mario.
Yeah. I've been saying France and Spain are probably the strongest teams in here. France has probably the deepest roster. They have maybe like 2 starting 11s that they can throw out there on any given day and probably beat anybody. I think Kylian Mbappe is their star. I think he's going to be the Golden Boot winner, the one who scores the most goals in this tournament. I think France has a chance to really put a rout on a lot of these teams. So they're going to score a lot of goals.
I don't like all this France love. After they did my boy Benzema dirty, I stopped checking for France.
Yeah, they're just loaded. It's hard to go against France, but I do feel you about the Benzema thing. But then also there's Spain. Spain is going to be my pick to win the whole entire thing.
Oh, okay.
They just got composure, the experience, the way they play, and Spain can just dominate a game without even scoring too many goals. They won a World Cup, not the last one, but the one before that. They won the World Cup just scoring 8 goals total in that entire tournament. So they can just destroy you and just dominate you in that way. So I pick Spain, and also EA Sports, the ones that make the video game, and they project these World Cups. They projected the last 4 World Cups. They've been correct.
Really?
Again,
so
they have projected Spain on this one. So I can't go wrong picking Spain if EA picks Spain.
By the way, do Messi and Ronaldo have a final run in them?
They do, and I think Ronaldo has a deeper run than Messi, actually. And you know what would be really cool, and I'm really, really looking forward to, is a chance to see Messi and Ronaldo face off in a quarterfinal, maybe.
Oh, wow.
I think possibly it could be in a quarterfinal, and I think Portugal has a better, deeper team this year. They have a really, really good team, guys. So watch out for Portugal. And I think Portugal could knock out Argentina if they were to face each other in a quarterfinal. That would be just like can't miss TV. You talk about 1 billion plus watching the opener. I think there would be more than 1 billion plus watching if Messi and Ronaldo went at it in a quarterfinal knockout type of game.
So in the USA's group, what other team I'm assuming you think the U.S. men's national team has got a really good chance of advancing. Who's the other team do you think that advances out of the group?
I think Turkey. I think U.S. men's national team for sure should be the favorite. It's not an easy group. It's probably one of the toughest groups in the entire tournament. I think everybody has next round ambitions, except for maybe Australia. Australia probably has the toughest route to get into the next round. But Turkey and probably the U.S. men's national team will top this group. But the U.S. men's national team has to get off to a good start. And it starts tonight, really, at SoFi Stadium. And it starts with Christian Pulisic, who's the face of this team. And I think he's the one that's going to have to lead this team. But then there's also a guy by the name of Alejandro Zendejas. He plays for the U.S. men's national team. He's a very, very talented player, dynamic, attacker. He was born in Juarez, Mexico, but his parents moved to El Paso, Texas. And he actually grew up playing for the Mexican youth national team. And then he also played for the U.S. men's youth national team as well. But as he grew up and became a pro, he played in the Liga MX in Mexico. And right now he's playing for Club America, who's the biggest team in Mexico right now, full of talent from all over the world on that Club America team. And Alejandro Zendejas is one of the stars of that team. He's on the U.S. men's national team this time around. Look out for that name, Alejandro Zendejas.
All right. Hey, Mario, thank you for all the great stuff. We would love to have you back as we move through the tournament. You are one of the great soccer authorities we know, and we love you and love what you do for LAFC. Don't you have a show going right now with Dave Denholm?
Yes, we do. It's called Road to the Cup. It's going on about once a week, so our next show is going to be next Wednesday. Check that out, Road to the Cup, and we'll be talking about, of course, U.S. men's national team, Mexico, all the big stories going around.
All right, Mario, we will talk to you soon. Happy World Cup, man.
Appreciate you guys. Happy World Cup.
All right, there is Mario Ruiz. He knows his stuff. Andy, your take.
I agree with everything Pepe said yesterday.
Excellent.
Are you going to be overseas during World Cup?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, weird.
Are you going to be in Spain?
I'm going to be in Spain.
It just.
But no, what's the date of the finals? It can't last that long, right?
I don't know. I just did.
Oh, my God. It would be unbelievable to be in Spain. Oh, July 19th. I am in Spain.
Oh, my. If you were in Spain, if Spain is in the final, that would be an amazing experience.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, that would be so cool.
You should be rooting for Spain.
Yeah, I'm going to root
for
Spain.
For this.
And that's Mario's pick to win it all. Wow, that would be really cool. All right, coming up next, we're going to do some Game of Games. It is Andy's game today. And we've got the folks from Wild Fork that are going to play along. We'll do that coming up next. Mase and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Oh, my Lord, I forgot. Do you have an extra game, Funchy? Does anyone have an extra game?
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
Group B is underway at the 2026 FIFA World Cup after Canada and Bosnia and Herzegovina battle to a 1-1 draw in Toronto, leaving Group B wide open. Now it's the United States' turn to take the center stage as the U.S. men's national team opens up its World Cup campaign against Paraguay at SoFi Stadium at 6 p.m. tonight. The U.S. will look to their stars to lead the way, including Captain Christian Pulisic, midfield engine Weston McKennie, and the dynamic attacker Giovanni Reyna. With a packed house expected in Inglewood and the pressure of opening up on home soil, the U.S. knows a strong start could set the tone for their tournament run. The World Cup spotlight now belongs to the red, white, and blue.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
Michelob Ultra is brewed here. So is the grit that takes U.S. soccer players to the world's biggest stages. The excitement that fills a stadium before a single ball is kicked. The feeling when we rally together behind one team. From the pitch to the pour, Superior is brewed here. Michelob Ultra, proud sponsor of the U.S. men's national soccer team. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch, Michelob Ultra, Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This Father's Day, put the focus on Dad's happy place, his garage. Shop more ways to organize, more ways to build, and more ways to spend time together. With low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him a rolling toolbox or a wall-mounted organizer to keep it all in place. Or save on power tools like the Ryobi 2-tool driver drill combo kit for just $99. Make Father's Day about building something together with a little help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Oh no, I dropped my lip balm in the water. I can't think of anything worse than the looming threat of potentially having chapped lips. Ah, it was ginger vanilla too, my favorite flavor.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob. CallJacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and we are joined by Patis Tulsiani, who is with Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market. Your partner, right,
Only
Sue?
the freshest.
Only the freshest. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Tell me what you got going on out here.
Well, we're serving up some Angus beef sliders, some sausages, some corn ribs, and guess what? All of it is free.
It's all free?
We're not charging.
Oh, that's beautiful,
With
man.
today's prices, everything that we're serving today is free.
That's
Check
great.
us out.
That's great. Now, we're going to play Game of Games. This is a game from a while back that I think it's a good one. So it's going to be my game today. Sua, Andy, Patis, and Funch. Okay, number one. This is called the How Many Times game. So I'll give you a question and a few options. You guess how many times something happened. Number one, how many times did Tony Gwynn win a batting title? Was it 6, 7, or 8, Sua?
7.
says 7. Andy?
6.
6. Funch?
8.
8. Pottus?
8.
8 is the correct answer.
That's
Funch
right,
and
brothers.
Pottus on the board.
That's right.
Of course.
8 batting titles. Number 2. How many times did The Sopranos win Best Drama Series at the Emmys? Funch, how many times did Sopranos win the Best Drama Series at the Emmys? Was it 2, 3, or 4 times?
I think it's only 2.
Funch says 2. Andy?
3.
3. Sua?
4.
4. And Pottus?
2.
2 is the right answer. Yes.
See, brother? You
And
follow me,
Pottus
man.
and Funch are rolling
Did you
right
give
now.
Potter's the answers before
No,
we started this?
he's just uncanny. All right, number 3. How many times have the Yankees played in the World Series? How many times have they played in the World Series? Not necessarily one. We start with Andy here. Is it 28 times, 35 times, or 40 times, Andy? How many times have the Yankees played in the World Series?
40.
Says 40. Sua?
40.
40. Says Pottus?
40.
40. And Funch?
35.
The answer is 40.
Ow, come on. He's winning.
You should have followed the crowd,
I
and
know,
our
he's
leader is Pottus. All right. Number 4. How many times has the Dodgers franchise won the National League pennant? This includes Brooklyn and Los Angeles, okay? How many times have the Dodgers won the National League pennant? Is it 20 times, 24 times, or 27 times? We start with Sua here.
24 times.
Says 24 times. Pottus?
27.
27 times. Sponge?
I'm going to go 27.
27. Andy?
Also 27.
Correct answer. 24.
Let's
Sua
go.
takes the point
The
there.
lone wolf.
So we got Pottus 2, Funch 2. I'm sorry, Pottus 3, Funch 2, Sua 2, and Andy trailing the field with 1. Number 5, how many times has composer John Williams been nominated for the Academy Award? He's the guy that did Jaws and all those great theme songs, Indiana Jones. How many times has he been nominated for the Academy Award? Is it 40 times, 47 times, or 54 times? We're going to start with our leader, Pottus. Pottus, what do you think?
54.
Says 54 times. Funch?
47.
47. Andy?
47.
47. Sua?
40.
Correct answer. 54. And Pottus has now taken a commanding 2-point lead. Awesome, man. You're rolling.
What are you doing your free time?
He knows his
Do
stuff.
we take care of our partners or what?
Honestly,
I know, right?
I am just winging it right
We're
now.
not letting you win. Like you're legit here. Okay, number 6. How many times has a Laker won NBA MVP? How many times has a Los Angeles Laker won NBA MVP? We will start with Pottus. Is it 7 times, 8 times, or 9 times? How many times has a Laker won the MVP?
7.
It says 7. Funch?
8.
8. Andy?
8.
8. Sua?
8.
8 is the correct answer, yes. And the field just got a little bit closer because Pottus says 4, Sua, Funch 3, and Andy 2. Number 7. Approximately how many times has someone successfully climbed Mount Everest? Is it 4,400 times, 5,500 times, or 6,600 plus times? So a really big number, 4,400 or 5,500. Pottus, we start with you.
6,600 plus.
6,600 plus. Funch?
4,400.
4,400. Andy?
44.
44. Sua?
6,600.
66 is the right answer. By the way, people climb that thing
Climb it
every
year.
day. It's
Every
like
year.
everybody wants to
That's
sell
a
out.
letdown. People go a year, I think.
Yeah.
That's a real letdown.
Over 6,600 people have climbed it. Pottus with 5. Sua with 4. Funch with 3. Andy with 2. Only 2 left, Andy, so I'm sorry you're eliminated, but you deserve it because you didn't do a game today when you were supposed to.
I know.
We're to number 8. How many times has Sean McVay led the Rams to a double-digit win? I'm sorry. How many times has he led the Rams to a double-digit win total? Is it 5, 6, or 7, Pottus? Double-digit win total.
6.
Says 6. Funch?
7.
7. Sua?
7.
7. The correct answer is 7. This was an old game, so I had to add last season to it.
I only know that because he's only missed the playoffs once.
Once, but he missed it once with 10 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, last one. So we've got Pottus with 6.
No,
Oh,
5.
5.
Me and Pottis are tied.
Right, Funch, you're out. So
Wild
it's
Fork versus ESPN LA.
So this is for everything, Pottis. You and Sua.
All right.
How many times has a Steven Spielberg movie, by the way, he's got one coming
At the
out
Long
this
Beach
weekend.
location on
That
this
was going to be my game.
How many times has a Steven Spielberg movie made over $100 million? Is it 19, 24, or 29? Sua, you're one of our leaders. We will start with you. 19, 24, or 29 Steven Spielberg movies over $100 million?
24.
Says 24. Pottis, you can go different, or you can try to win it outright. 19, 24, 29.
29.
The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, 24.
Let's
and
go!
Stuart Cravens
The
has
comeback
stolen
kid!
the game.
The comeback kid!
Oh, wow.
So sorry,
that
man.
is incredible.
Can I get some
So
picanha
sorry,
on that one?
What
Let's
an amazing
go.
finish, and of course, one shining moment.
Yes, I would like to.
Sure, you get free Angus sliders at our food
Thank
truck.
you. I would like to thank my father that never loved me. I know he's out there thinking of me.
Great moment for Stuart Cravens.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Shout out Wild Fork, baby. Only the freshest.
So, Pottis, tell me about. Just give me what Wild Fork is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Wild Fork is your best meat and seafood market. When you walk into the store, you're going to find the most amazing variety of protein, over 700 cuts of meat and seafood.
Wow.
But in addition to that, the freshest product that you're going to find in the market, as Sua says, and really high quality and low prices. So come check us out. It's
Blast
an amazing
froze.
place.
Blast froze, 40 below, kept at that temperature.
Beautiful.
If anything goes higher than, what is it, negative 7, negative 8 in the
7,
store,
yeah.
throw it out. No longer
Is
the
that
guaranteed
right? Wow.
Wild Fork. And because
Wow.
they're so efficient
Yep.
in their blast freezing process, zero waste model.
Nice.
Zero waste.
Sua has come into the store. He's walked into our freezer. He
Yes.
knows our process.
Yeah, he
I have
sounds
the
like
whole
he's
get
been
down.
in the freezer.
I've got the whole get down. Oh, you'll freeze in there. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Don't let
Yeah,
that
don't
door
cryo
close
and stuff.
behind you. You have to get into like a whole bio-chamber suit and
Nice.
make a steak and then you get out of there. Yeah.
Well, listen, Pottis, thank you so much
Thank you very
for
much.
coming on. We really appreciate it. Thanks for your partnership with Wild Fork. We
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
appreciate you
This was awesome.
being part of the station, one of our partners.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
It was a lot of
Appreciate it.
fun.
Coming up
Appreciate
next
it.
for you live from Hollywood Park, going to do some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Headed by Ronaldo! He is a sensation!
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA.
Para Messi.
All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new red card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the red card combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event pre-sale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Mike, you've been around a lot of teams, and what you've built at Rotolo Chevrolet, it just feels different.
Travis, I appreciate that. It all starts with believing in our people. If you empower them, they'll do right by the customer.
And that's where the culture comes from.
Exactly. We don't just sell cars. We focus on giving customers what they want and making it a great experience.
That's why people like me keep coming back. I've been here 3 times.
That's the win for us. I get to keep seeing you. Long-term relationships, not just transactions.
Rotolo Chevrolet, #1 for a reason.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Super Crosstalk time. Sue is here, Andy's here, me, Travis Rogers, and DeMarco Farr now joining the party here at Hollywood Park Casino.
Sir.
It is a beautiful afternoon. And the one thing I'll say about this, there's a lot of positive energy here.
There
There's
really
like
is.
a positive energy.
I believe that we will win. That out of sell?
DeMarco, no, it's great. I've been here even before you guys started the show.
You got here early.
I had no idea what the crowd was going to be like trying to get down in here, so I was anticipating the worst version of LA traffic, and it was smooth sailing, and then gotten to watch all of this all day long. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody's fired up.
Did you
It's
see
great.
the guy? Sue saw the guy with the chicken and the lizard.
Yeah, I had
see
a
that
chicken
guy?
on my
Chicken and the
shoulder.
lizard.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Chicken and a lizard on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You had a chicken and a lizard on your shoulder
Correct.
today.
Yes, he did earlier.
I
And
don't
you're
know how
okay
that
with
came
that?
to
Are you up
pass.
for it when he
No,
comes
I'm
back
not
around?
okay.
Brian's the entertainment. He's got a rooster on his shoulder and a lizard on the other shoulder. Look, there's a picture.
Let Travis or Geeter do it first, and then
sure.
I'll see how that
See
goes.
if it
There's
works
a lizard
out.
on you.
I'm
That's
surprised
interesting.
Sua didn't go out into the bushes and catch them himself. I've
Yeah,
seen him
this is
messing
true.
around with snakes
That's
and
true.
stuff. I got no
Sue
time.
apparently has like a
I know.
bunch of
I've
snakes.
seen it. I've
He's
seen
got
it.
he sells the eggs for $5,000 a piece.
Yeah, it's a very profitable business. If
snake
you have some
cover.
healthy
He's
snakes.
got a
I
snake
wish
farm.
we were teammates.
This
I wish we
this
were
is a snake
teammates.
bite right here.
You have a snake bite in your
yeah,
eye?
on my eye. Yeah,
Dude, what
I
are you
caught
doing?
I caught a giant gopher snake when I was living in the beautiful suburbs of Rialto.
Yeah.
And this gopher snake decided it didn't want to be my friend anymore. And as I was holding it in my living room, it wrapped around my arm like 3 times and just tagged me. And it proceeded
you did
to get
not learn your lesson.
helicoptered
You still
across the living room. I was like 7
you
years
still have
old.
snakes.
Yeah, I loved it.
That
It scared
experience
me.
didn't define you.
No, I mean,
Good
when I
for
did
you.
my first hidden drill, I didn't say, "Oh, no more football. Let me play basketball."
Does the snake love you?
Yes, my snakes.
Your snakes love
our
you.
snakes in our family. Yes, they love all of us.
But here's the thing: snakes don't have emotions.
Thank you.
Let you.
Oh, come on!
not
They're
feed that
cold,
snake.
they are literally cold-blooded.
Let
They
you-
have no
They
emotions.
are literally cold-blooded. But let you not feed that snake, and then you just dip your
That's
hand
what
in
I
there
mean.
trying
Can
to
you
pick
tell
them
when
up.
it's in a bad mood when you
Yes.
walk into the room?
100%.
How?
You can hear it because the cage is getting bit.
Oh,
Because they're
okay.
saying,
Food.
"Feed me now, or else." That's what that means.
Damn. No thanks.
Man,
I don't
you've
need
been
that
bit
at
in the
my
face.
house.
Not at all. No.
I don't need any
I
of
saw
that.
one. I was doing my walk this morning. I'm coming down one of the trails on one of the paths that I go, and the little like king snakes going by. Right? It's I don't know.
King
that
snakes
long
are
or something.
beautiful snakes.
They're the black and kind of yellow
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. They eat the
and,
rattlesnakes.
And it was about that long, and not super fat. I couldn't get away from it fast enough.
They're protected.
I saw it from about
No,
me to Geeter.
they're
And
protected.
I went. I don't care.
pick that
They
thing
should be.
up, get it across
I
the
need
street.
to be protected from that.
Let's be honest.
Across the
Absolutely.
street.
Snake there, I go over
Yes.
there. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not.
We were playing Pelican, and I see like 20 people on like hole number 5 screaming like it was Godzilla, like destroying buildings. And I walk over, and it's just a king snake trying to get by. I picked it up, and they were looking at me like I was a magician.
They're
like I was
right.
Chris Angel.
You're abnormal.
Yeah,
you
No,
are.
there's a
You're
king
not
snake,
the
man.
normal
Just
one.
get it out
Yes,
the
no,
way.
we're
I'm
right.
normal one.
I'm going to take up for Sua. When I was
Okay.
a kid at summer camp, I used to hang out in the nature lodge where they had all like the snakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I used to help them tame the snakes, which meant you would like put on thick gloves.
You're
and,
a
like,
snake
thick shirt.
tamer?
Yes,
Snake charmer.
And
There it
part
is.
of what you do is you just let them bite you. Like bite
Sure,
over
as
and over.
one does.
Does this sound smart to you?
Yeah, no, like they're biting like your hands with these thick gloves and thick sleeves, and
Okay.
eventually they stop doing it. They realize it's not hurting anything. You're not hurting them.
And they just think you're a tree.
Right, and then they become calm.
And then what do you do with
You're a chewy.
Well, they become your pet at that point.
Ah.
They become a docile part of the nature lodge.
Yeah.
No golden retrievers were available at this
what I'm
point.
saying.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
really.
seems like a much easier
How,
choice.
how about a puppy dog?
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, come on.
So,
man.
Trav, I want to bring this up with you. We talked to Dr. Clapper earlier. Last night in the Dodgers game,
Yeah.
there was a moment where Shohei Ohtani pulled up,
felt something
in the back of his knee.
Twinge.
And there was an inflammation situation, and we talked to Dr. Clapper. I don't know if you followed this, but he's got a weirdly constructed knee. Like only 2% of
Okay.
the human population has a knee like this.
Okay.
And it's the knee that he's had problems with.
Mhm.
He's not in the starting lineup today. I've not heard. I don't know if you have heard anything
just
his
that
status.
he's not playing today.
There wasn't a high level of concern last night, but
no, there wasn't. But here's the thing: that even without the high level of concern, the Dodgers rarely come out when somebody gets hurt and have that immediate, oh, well, this is going to be – they slow play everything.
Yep.
So whether that was Glasnow, they slow played it. Snell, they slow played it. Well, those guys have been gone for a long time now. They slow play everything. So I don't know if them saying it's not a big deal makes me feel any better. What makes me feel a little bit better is that they're extra cautious.
Yep.
They have plenty of time to get him right. They don't have to hit the
there's
gas.
no urgency.
We were talking about this on our show. We may have even done it in a crosstalk. I forget. The Dodgers aren't going to play a game with stakes until October.
Absolutely.
They're not going to play a single game where they have to win until October. So if they need to shut him down for 10 days, few weeks, whatever it is, they have the luxury of doing it. I don't think you do. He's still going to win the MVP. He's still going to be right in the mix of all that stuff. So I'd shut him down.
Doesn't that suck for you that the Dodgers aren't going to play a game with stakes until October? That's what I said. Is that fun for you as a Dodger fan?
I got to be honest. Yes.
It is fun for you? Okay.
You know what I love more than anything?
Domination.
Winning. I love winning.
Delayed gratitude.
Wins are really fun.
Yeah.
Well, the wins,
and there's drama involved.
The wins
and there
are
is
fun,
drama.
and the games are exciting. It's not like you can't have an exciting game.
This is
Like
true.
when they played Skeens the other day, that was interesting to watch. When Ohtani comes up, it's interesting to watch. Freddie Freeman's pursuit of this record or that record is fun to watch. Yamamoto's fun to watch. It's just that we know the result far more often than not. The rest of the teams in the NL West aren't very good this year.
Yeah.
They're no one's going to push them until they run into the playoffs. But the games night to night are fun.
Which leg is it, by the way? Do you know?
Left.
Which is that? Is that
That's
going
his
to affect
land
him
leg.
more?
It's his land leg as a pitcher, which I think is the biggest issue.
Okay, it's gonna affect
I
him
don't.
more as a
As a hitter, his left leg is kind of a drive leg, but that to me is not nearly as big of a deal as a right-handed pitcher. This is going to be the one he lands on over and over again, and that's the part to me when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, that's the land leg.
He also pitched the night before.
All of your weight is on that leg when it comes around. That's not
that can cost him the old CY when you think about it. If you miss time,
I don't think he's getting the old CY.
Well, at least he was going to be in the fight.
He was
going to
be in the mix. I don't think he's going to make it to 160 innings. Do you?
160?
Yeah.
There's your answer.
We've got a
Is he
Canadian
like
fan,
right now? He's not even qualified for the earned run
I-
average title.
No, I don't think 160. He's going to have a year where he just settles for his 5th MVP.
Right.
He's just going to have
that's going to be the MVP.
Five other World Series.
4 in a row and 5 overall.
Jeez,
5
you're
in
a
6
failure.
years. So, down year.
This is what I think though,
Missed
is
by the Dodgers.
awesome about both Ohtani and the relationship between Ohtani and the Dodgers. He's got his personal goals. Like he's been open. I want to win the Cy Young. In the same way a couple years ago, I want to go 50-50. But we know that he's not putting his goals ahead of the team because otherwise we would hear about him being upset about a 6-man rotation because that could be held against him or being pulled out of games in the 6th inning when he could go further. But it's all about October, and he's not allowing his personal goals to affect the team goal. And that's a good relationship between him and the franchise because if he wanted to make a problem out of it, he could.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know if it's just him individually. I don't know what it is. But when he says he lets the team decide, he's one of the few megastars that I actually believe him
think he
when
listens,
he says
yeah.
it. If I heard that from almost anybody else, I'd go, sure.
Right.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Very
but
humble.
for him, for whatever reason, I actually believe him when he says
Yeah, I do too. By the way, the bullpen's been terrible for the last couple of weeks.
Terrible?
Yeah, they've given up 15 homers in the last 45 innings.
It's not
That counts as terrible.
It's not good. I'm with you.
But Tanner Scott, I thought last night was terrific.
Saved the
Jack
game.
Dreyer bounced back, and Tanner Scott struck out 3 of the 4 batters he faced.
They had a bad 10-day run.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. But the bullpens are like this
Bullpens
every
do
year.
that.
So
They
refreshing
don't
to hear
kill you.
positive
Yeah.
Tanner Scott talk on
No,
the
Tanner
They
Scott
both-
last night was lights out.
Mace and I both, coming into the season, we talked about this. We both were high on Tanner Scott.
Yep.
That he's way too good of a pitcher to have pitched as poorly as he did last year. That wasn't going to happen.
Last year was the outlier.
Yeah.
I think he's returning to form. Has returned to form, to be honest with you. All right, so
Any of you guys going to the game tonight?
No.
Okay.
Here's the weird thing. I always go on Vivid Seats. The prices have gone up from yesterday.
That's crazy.
So I thought what I would do is come over here, do the show, get tickets because they've cheap prices have gone down, and walk over to the game. Prices have gone up. It's the opposite.
You
Yeah.
could go to the gate and just say I'm Steve. They might let you in.
Oh yeah, I'm Steve.
This is my ticket. This is my ticket right here.
Field side, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't you know who I am?
But a lot of people here, we've talked to people who have really invested in coming here.
Yeah.
We had a lady named Stacy here. She and her wife were talking about how this is like a bucket list thing for her wife, and that it was they really hesitated before they pressed the button on $3,500 for a pair of tickets.
That's
as well you should.
Yeah. I mean, that's like real money. So I don't know. What was the game that was totally empty? The game in Guadalajara last night was totally
South Korea,
empty.
Czechia, thank you.
Yes,
nobody.
I have South Korea. Yes.
Nobody was there. Now, was that because nobody wanted to go, or was that because nobody could afford it?
It's a great
Maybe
question.
both.
Yeah, well, I think you'll get a better sense tonight, right?
Yeah.
That because you're in a place where there are people that have means to go buy really expensive tickets. It's a home game for one of the teams that's playing tonight, so I think tonight will be a show. I think the game for Mexico was packed and crazy. So
it was.
Maybe
it's going to get crazier.
Yeah.
Before we go, okay, question. We've been kicking this around. So if America showed true interest in dominating soccer, if we take our best athletes, start them young, and train them only in soccer, would we dominate? The answer is probably yes.
Yes.
Did you ever play soccer, Sua? Never. It was never an option for you.
No, I was way too physical. I would have red carded out of every game.
I mean, you can make soccer more physical, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I would have had to been a left or right back. I definitely wouldn't have been in any attacks, but I just would have been the enforcer.
I wish soccer was an option.
But kids do grow up playing soccer.
Yeah, now they do. Now they do. I wish it was an option.
But it's a different level overseas. Like when they go to those soccer camps in South America or overseas in Europe, they are going to class for 1 hour. And then it's soccer for the rest of the day.
And the high school coach that sees 17-year-old Sua Cravens is going, dude, get over here.
Right. I'm going to win that,
too. Here's your pads.
Yeah.
Here's your helmet. Enough of this.
Tackle him.
No. Come over here.
You know what's kind of pissing me off is I think Geeter thinks he's too good for Super Crosstalk.
Is he not just is he respecting crosstalk?
He's not respecting crosstalk. Geeter is sitting right there. You didn't get kicked out. Apparently, you don't want to work with us? Oh, not enough mics. Got it. Not enough mics. But he's here all afternoon,
yes,
right?
We're going to have some fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's your soccer IQ?
Well, what's average?
50.
43.
43. What's your soccer IQ?
Right around the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got mine up to about 60.
Whoa. Who's the starting goaltender tonight?
Tim Howard.
There you go. Wait a minute.
No,
that's
not
him.
right.
No, that's not
right.
No, that's not right at all. Right.
Oh, no, his name is Snow. His last...
No.
No, his name is...
Freeze.
There you go.
Close.
David Freeze?
I had a fast track
you were working
question.
it down.
I had a fast track question there about that. Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's going to be fun. And I think what is great about the World Cup is that when it rolls around, everybody becomes a casual fan.
That's me.
What I just found out, which is the craziest thing, is that Mario was on. He picked Spain to win the whole tournament. The final would be while I'm in Spain.
No kidding. Wow.
That would be
so
awesome.
I would be in Spain for the World Cup.
You got to run with the Bulls.
I'm rooting for Spain. Just so you get to experience that.
Would that not be amazing
that would be
to be in that country when
you
it
should
comes down?
run with the Bulls.
Yes, you should.
I will do it. If they win, I'll run with the Bulls.
You want some advice?
All right. Hey,
wear a Spanish jersey.
Thank you to everybody who has been out here and making this happen. Janessa and Stefa and Samboni and the whole team here does a great job. And we appreciate everybody that makes a show like this happen. And coming up next for you is DeMarco and Travis along with Geeter. Should be a great show this afternoon, leading you up to U.S. versus Paraguay, U.S. men's national team versus Paraguay, right over there at SoFi Stadium.
Let's go.
Go USA! See you Monday at noon.